So there are your Pirates seniors down there. Getting recognized again, the 7 seniors for Crookston this year. All outstanding kids, both on and off the ice. You've got Jaron Bailey, Dalton DeLude, Jackson Demmer, Jack Dota, Thor Harbit, Nathan Kelly, and Zach Tarrin. They're all being honored. Now they're getting in front of the net for a picture. Yes, they try to get lined up, make sure everybody knows they're in the right spot. So, presentation will be over here shortly, and we'll get the ice cleared off and then have Pirate hockey for you on this Friday night. This is not the last home game of the year for Crookston, even with it being senior night, as they'll play 2 more next week at home, 4 games in total before the Section 8A tournament. They might even have a couple the week after as well, as they get prepared for the Section 8A tournament. So there you go. There is the senior night presentation. The seniors will take a break. When we come back, we'll give you a draft scoreboard update, get you caught up on everything else going on. Lots of other Pirate athletic events going on here this evening. 5 teams in total in action. We've also got many other games across the northwest part of the state. We've got basketball, hockey, wrestling, UMC action as well. We'll give you the full rundown when we come back. So we'll take a break. You're listening to the Riverview Health pregame show, watching it, I should say, just on the live stream tonight. We've got girls basketball on the radio in Wadena. We'll tell you about that in a little bit, but we're here on the live stream from the Crookston Sports Center, and we'll continue the pregame show with a draft scoreboard update when we come back.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean and Mike a call at 281-1178 today, or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. That's 281-1178. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Hello, this is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community Crookston. Over the years, we have seized the opportunity to make changes and improve the services that we offer. Healthcare has taken on a very distinct evolution, focusing on post-acute, short stay, and return to home. It is our privilege to continue to serve our community with continuum of care ranging from assisted living, memory care, post-acute, short stay, and extended care. We are so grateful for the support of Crookston and the surrounding communities. Please know how very proud Benedictine Living Community of Crookston is to serve our community.
From early morning to the last thing before bed, light powers your day. And every time you turn on a light, it's a chance to save. Choose LED bulbs. You'll use 75% less energy, and because they last so long, you may never have to change them again. Whether it's bright light for the bathroom or a soft, warm touch in the family room, LEDs do it all. See how Otter Tail Power Company can help you save at otpco.com/LED. LED lighting, the smart way to light your life.
society, winning has come to mean everything. If winning comes at the expense of good sportsmanship, everyone loses. Nothing is gained in the long run. Good sportsmanship is the result of a disciplined effort to respect yourself, your opponents, and contest officials. Remember, good sports are winners no matter the score. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League.
And we welcome you back here to the Crookston Sports Center. It's time now for a draft scoreboard update brought to you by Draft Sports Bar and Grill in Crookston as we continue the Riverview Health pregame show on the KROX live stream. Over at Drafts on this Friday night, it's rib night. St. Louis ribs, that's till 9 o'clock. $15 for a half rack, $19 for a full rack. And then, of course, throughout the weekend, they're open as well. Prime rib night tomorrow night, and then build your own mac and cheese on Sunday. Those are the specials, but they also offer their other great entrees, appetizers, whatever it may be, burgers, pasta, dessert. You can get everything you need over there. Check them out. Give them a call at 281-1183. And they open daily at 11 a.m. Lunch specials served as well as those nightly specials. And they are closed on Mondays, but open the other 6 days of the week at Draft Sports Bar and Grill in Crookston. Weimerell, Tom Lee's on running camera here from the Crookston Sports Center. Let's take a look at our draft scoreboard update. A lot of JV games we can run through quickly. Girls basketball, again, that's on the radio, so check that out on KROX this evening. That should be just underway, I'm sure, over in Wadena. In the JV game, the Pirates lost. It was 47-37 Wadena Deer Creek, and in the C-Squad game, the Pirates did get the win, 27-13. Boys basketball, Bo Melby's got the call on that one over at the Crookston High School. They're hosting War Road. In the JV game, Crookston got the win, a close one, but they get it done 57-53. And then here, it was a 3-3 overtime tie between Greenway and the Pirates. So we'll see who gets the final laugh, settle the score here on the varsity game before these two bid farewell to each other. A couple of varsity scores that have come through in girls basketball. Stephen Argyle beats War Road tonight 63-40, and it was the Northern Freeze going on the road. They beat Goodrich Grigla by a score of 60-53. Other action here tonight, the Pirates wrestling team. They are over in Walker. The Pirates, Foston Bagley, Thief River Falls are all at the Walker Hackensack Akeley Invitational. That got underway at 2 o'clock. And in other news, the college club hockey team for the Golden Eagles is at Williston State College. That got underway at 7. UMC basketball, the men's team taking on the University of Mary. They played at 5:30. The women's game here at 7:30 just got underway. We'll see if we can pull up the men's final score and get you a scoreboard update here in just a moment. Otherwise, lots of high school sports going on tonight as well. Thief River Falls is at War Road in boys hockey. St. Michael Albertville is at Roseau. Those are basically the only two boys hockey games in the nearby area tonight. Girls hockey, really not much else to report on there either. Thief River Falls is hosting Cloquet Esco Carleton and that co-op, and then the Northern Lakes there at International Falls. And then in boys basketball, it's Red Lake County at Warren Alvarado Oslo, Winnimac at Norman County East Hill and Hitterdall, Roseau at Badger Greenbush Miller River. You've got Kitson County Central at Goodrich Grigla, Cass Lake Bena at Clearbrook Gonvick, Perhams at Frazee, Barnesville at Dilworth Glendon Felton. That is a showdown in Section 8AA. And then you've also got Breckenridge at Hawley, Park Rapids at Detroit Lakes, just to name a few. By the way, the final score, UMC men's basketball at the University of Mary, they fall 84-77. Again, the women's game just getting started now. Girls basketball, we'll run through a couple as well here. We mentioned the games that went final. Games that we don't have scores on yet. Badger Greenbush Miller Rivers at Red Lake Falls. Fertile Trammies at Park Christian. Sacred Heart at Bagley. Breckenridge at East Grand Forks. Park Rapids at Thief River Falls. Red Lake County Central is at Kitson County Central. Adobort West at Foston. Lake of the Woods at Clearbrook Gonvick. Perham at Pequot Lakes. Osakis at Barnesville. Fergus Falls at Detroit Lakes, just to name some of the games here in the northwest part of the state this evening. And in wrestling, Dilworth, Glendon Felton, Delano, Scott West are at the Annandale Triangular. That's a look at the draft scoreboard update. We'll have all the final scores, stats, pictures, and more on our website, KROXAM.com. Just click on sports. You can find all of that there. We will take another break. When we come back, we'll have the Knapp Crooks and Welding Machine starting lineups, and then we'll have the drop of the puck on the way soon here from the Crookston Sports Center between the Pirates and the Raiders. That's all still on the way. You are watching Crookston Pirate Boys Hockey here on the KROX live stream.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs offers child-centered, family-focused services in a community-based setting. The program provides health, nutrition, dental, mental health, family services, and parent engagement opportunities. Available for income-eligible children birth to 5 years old, as well as children with special needs, at-risk children, and families and pregnant women. Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs has centers in East Grand Forks, Grafton, Ada, and Crookston. For more information, visit tvoc.org.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abassi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
Grove Mechanical in Crookston wants to help you make the air in your home absolutely perfect with reliable, award-winning Lennox products. Ask them about available rebates from your local utilities. Stop in today at Grove Mechanical. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or you can visit them at grovemech.com. For great products, big savings, and perfect air, think Grove Mechanical in Crookston. They are your hometown heating and cooling professionals.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
And welcome you back here to the Crookston Sports Center as we get ready to wrap up the Riverview Health pregame show. We got Crookston Pirate boys hockey on the way for you here on the live stream this evening. Senior night as the Pirates honor their 7 seniors and look for win number 3 on the season, taking on Greenway, who comes into the matchup of 7-11 on the year. And there are the Raiders in their green uniforms skating across the heart of the ice right now as you see them on the screen. And, well, let's take a look at their starting lineup. And again, it's brought to you by Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. For all your automotive needs, stop by Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. They have what you need. Make sure that battery starts the first time every time. Buy a Legend battery from Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. They handle all your Legend battery needs. For the Raiders, again, coached by Andy Sertich, they'll go like this. Some of their top players, more skilled players, as you mentioned, not able to go. They've been dealing with some injuries throughout the course of the season, which is unfortunate for them. But they'll go as follows here on the road in this game. First off, in net, it's going to be the junior number 30, Derek Gibo. So he'll get the start, and we'll see, because we're going to carry their game tomorrow. We'll see if Gibo gets the start tomorrow as well. And if not, the other goaltender listed on the roster is number 1, senior Ethan Ambule. So we'll see if we see both of them tonight, or if it's Gibo's game. We'll find out soon enough. But anyways, then the top defensive pair is number 6, junior Noah Anik. He'll get the start, along with number 14, sophomore Max Gangle. The center on the top line, number 9, is senior Matthew Hanna. Number 10, right wing, senior Aiden Springer. And number 13, the junior left wing, Jace Kammeyer. So that is a look at the starting lineup here and starting lines for the Raiders. And as for the Pirates, they are coached by Josh Hardy. You heard from him in the pregame show as well. They've got their white jerseys on tonight, as you can see them on your screen there as they get warmed up. Senior night, so they are going to start all seniors, and then they'll go back to their traditional lines that they've had throughout the course of the season after that. So first off, in net, no change here. It's the senior number 30, Jaron Bailey. One of the captains on this team. The starting defensemen are going to be both seniors. Senior captain number 22, Jackson Demra, and then number 3, senior Thor Harbit. And then the starters on the top line, they're going to go with Nathan Kelly, Dalton Dulude and Zachary Tarrin. Tarrin will be the center, Kelly and Dulude the wings here to start this opening shift. And then they'll go back to their top line after that, which will be senior Jack Doda along with junior Carter Trudeau. And then, of course, they've got the sophomore Ryan Street back on that line as well. They've mixed up their lines a little bit here as of late, but that is what they'll do here this evening. So that's a look at the Napa Crookston Welding Machine starting lineups, brought to you by Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. So the Raiders, as they skate out to the blue line, they've got their green on. Lots and lots of green, some white sprinkled in with the numbers and the letters, the green helmets. They will go right to left across your radio dial here in this opening 17 minutes of play. Would have started at 7:30 tonight, but the JV game went into overtime, took a little bit of extra time, ended up in a 3-3 tie, so that's why we're perhaps a little behind schedule. But don't you worry, a couple minutes away from that opening puck drop here soon enough. And now the Pirates, they'll skate out to their blue line here, and again, it'll be the starters that we already listed off. That includes the senior goaltender and captain, number 30, Jaron Bailey, as he slaps the post and skates on out. They've got the home whites on, the new jerseys. They've got the white helmets, or he has a white helmet, I should say. The skaters have that navy blue, and they will go left to right in this opening period. There was some confusion on who the PA announcer just announced, so Harbor didn't skate out right away. But I think they'll get it figured out now. We'll see. Anyways, that's a look at the starting lineups. We are moments away from the drop of the puck here from the Crookston Sports Center. So getting ready for this matchup between two teams trying to desperately get a win. The Pirates got a tie recently, but otherwise a big losing streak. Greenway, they ride a 3-game losing streak coming in as well. We'll take a break. 90-second break. National anthem will be sung. We'll have the drop of the puck between the Pirates and the Raiders coming up next here on the KROX live stream.
Our school district has a long history of providing opportunities for all community members, from our youngest students to adults. We believe strong schools lead to strong communities. We are proud of our district. And as we look toward the future, we know there is continued work to be done to ensure that all students have excellent opportunities in education.
On February 14th, voters in Crookston will have the opportunity to vote on a single-question referendum to build a multi-use complex on school property. The facilities would include an artificial turf field, 8-lane track, press box, seating for over 750 spectators, and a concessions and restrooms area. If the referendum passes, the average tax impact on a $200,000 home would be $2.75 a month. 36% of the total referendum cost is covered by the Ag to School tax credit and state aid. If the referendum does not pass, the need for a facility with a usable track and field space for competitive programming will still exist. And while we currently use the University of Minnesota Crookston spaces, we cannot use our state-funded long-term facility maintenance dollars to upgrade a property we don't own.
This investment in our schools is an investment in our students and our community. Please learn all you can about the upcoming referendum and be sure to vote on or before February 14th.
And we're back, ready to get this one off and rolling between the Pirates and the Raiders. The national anthem has been sung. We've done the starting lineups, the pregame show, all that good stuff. We're ready for Pirate Boys hockey here on this Friday night. So looking forward to it as Crookston goes for win number 3, 2-15-1 on the year. As for Greenway, they come into the game. They got a record of 7-11, riding a 3-game losing streak. So they'll try to snap that here tonight. Pirates huddle up in front of the net as they get ready for this one. 3 periods of 17 minutes as usual. Then you've got the potential of overtime, which would be 8 minutes if that is the case, and it'd be a tie if nobody scores after that 8-minute overtime period. We'll worry about that when we get there and see how things go here tonight first off in this opening period. So just on the live stream, again, we got boys basketball on the live stream as well if you want to tune into that. And we also got girls basketball there on the radio here this evening as well. There's the drop of the puck. We got Pirate Boys hockey here on this Friday night. So Greenway. Wonder how many times I'll say that with Eastside being so close to that. They won the initial faceoff. Kelly ends up actually getting a shot there in on net. Doesn't amount to anything, and now Greenway, the Raiders come back with a little bit of speed moving in. This is Cam Meyer. He'll fire one, gloved by Bailey, and he'll hold it. Each team with a shot on goal here in the first 25 seconds of the contest. So we'll have a face-off in the right circle here, and Trudeau takes it for the Pirates as they get their line back out there. This is Lubinsky skating back with it. Dump it in. Did a good job crossing over the red line and then firing it in. Tate Hamry, the freshman, wraps one in deep. Played off the boards across the way. Intercepted by Dota. Centering pass picked off by the Raiders. They'll play it out of the zone. Well, getting pucks in on net, that's something Coach Hardy wants to see tonight. He said, let's get pucks in on net, control the power play, the PK, that kind of thing. Will be certainly something to keep an eye on here this evening, as it always is. Trombley, he's skating down with speed. A lot of speed on this Greenway team, as we've seen early on. Out near center ice, dumped in. This is going to be icing, though, as nobody touched it up, so a mistake there by the Raiders. We'll head for an offensive zone face-off for Crookston. 15:46 in this opening period. Have a face-off in the right circle, an offensive zone draw for the Pirates here. Caden Edwards will be out to take it with his first shift. Got Jackson Reese out there with him. It's one back to Melsha. He'll fire one. It got blocked down in front. Actually hit Reese, I think, so never got in on net. Back with speed, dumped in here by the Raiders. Wrapped around. Playing it out on the left point here is Sanderson. He'll fire one. That deflects wide. Now they try to jam it. It's in front. A pad save by Bailey. It's still loose. And a good start for Bailey. A couple of nice saves early on in this one. Now Edwards skates behind his own net. He'll come back ahead with it. Loft a pass up through the air. Down the other way. No icing. Hard hit there by Reese. Little saucer pass out to the blue line. This one blocked down there by Reese on a shot from Demra. So in that shift for Reese, he got hit twice with the puck on shot attempts going in. Skating back the other way, this is Gangle. He was one of the starters tonight for the Raiders. He fires one off of Melsha. Melsha back behind the net, will skate back, pass up ahead right in front of us off the boards, an outlet to Kelly. And he got run into there. They never had the numbers. Nice saucer pass here, and Donahue up ahead on his backhand, driving the net, stops there. Out in front, just trying to center one, actually got it in on net, and Bailey was able to make the save. And even more important, he didn't give up a rebound. And he gets the cover here. It's a pretty quick start for both teams, getting lots of shots in on net. We haven't even played 2.5 minutes, 5 total shots thus far. 7:58, a little bit behind when we thought the drop of the puck would be. So if you're wondering how we've only gotten a couple minutes in, the JV game went into overtime. This is a high stick, so they'll blow the play dead. And face-off will come out of the zone. But, yeah, the JV game went into overtime, and we ended up getting a 3-3 tie. They went 3-on-3 with it being JV to try and speed it up, get the game over with. Well, they ended up taking all 8 minutes of overtime. We couldn't get a game winner. So that's why we started at around 7:55 here this evening. Plus senior night, so that involved as well. Face-off shot by Dota goes wide. I have a feeling one, if not multiple seniors will get a goal at some point for the Pirates tonight. Just have that sense with it being senior night. Here's Dota as he tries to smack it in. Trudeau actually came back and got it. It's on the stick here of Larson as he retreats. He'll stop and pass one off here to Harbit. Across his own blue line. That's touched in, so that won't be icing. Nice play by Ryan Street, and he skates in, takes a hard hit there from Donahue. Harbit's going to come off the ice. Here is Dota, wrap around, looking for a centering pass, gets the slot, fires one in on net, but securing it in his glove for the save is Gibo. So Gibo and Bailey, they've each faced 3 shots a little over 3 minutes in. We have no score yet here on this Friday night. Senior night for the Pirates, yet to see a penalty taken for either team as well. Up to this point. Didn't really see many in the Park Rapids game for the Pirates either. Over on, it seems like forever ago, it was Monday night. And they had the 3 days to get ready for this one. Puck is jammed up against the boards here, and the Raiders eventually get it out of their zone. Nice crowd on hand. Coach is yelling as you can hear him across the way. This one flicked in on net, and again, Gibo there to make the save with his glove. Edwards will get that shot in on goal. And we will keep you updated on the other Pirate events as we get updates on those throughout the broadcast tonight. But again, you can listen to girls basketball. They are on the radio here this evening over in Wadena, taking on Wadena Deer Creek. And the Pirates boys basketball team, they're hosting War Road in town here. That is also on the live stream by searching KROX Radio on YouTube, or you can find it on our website as well. Levinsky fires one in, as the Raiders not really getting much the other direction. It's a strong forecheck right now for the Pirates. As soon as I say that, though, back come the Raiders. Cam Meyer tipped in on net there and covered up by Bailey on the tip by Bo Carlson, the senior. And another whistle. A lot of whistles now here in the first 4 minutes as the teams settle in, feel each other out a little bit here. So we'll get a face-off coming here now in the Pirate zone. Maybe an offensive chance here for Greenway. They win it back. It's out of the zone. Unable to keep it in there, though, as Gangle. He might have had a good chance to get a shot in on net if he had handled it. Stopping is Melsha up to Street. Street across the blue line. A toe drag there from Dota. He sends it in. Chasing after it. Getting physical here. I believe that is Sanderson he was getting physical with. Now it's on the other boards. Street will wrap it around. Dota will chase in after it. Sanderson is there to the puck, and he throws one over to Cam Meyer. It's in front, a save made, and now sent back the other way by the Raiders. Demra spun right into the defender, but used his body, gets it to Street, and now he's moving the other way. Street driving the net. Drops it to Trudeau, and it got knocked away. A nice defensive play to save a good look there. That was Gangle. Back defensively for the Raiders. Now spinning is Dota. Long shift for him. His cross-ice pass, that's intercepted. Nice hands there by Hanna. Matthew Hanna into the zone. It's an onside play. Save made. The rebound. They do not score. Boy, I thought that hit the net. Instead, it must have hit the post and bounce to the side. Harbit will dump it the other way. This is going to be icing, which maybe isn't the worst thing in the world for Crookston to settle down. I thought for sure that puck was going to find the back of the net. Must have hit the post, redirected out. Even Bailey's reaction was like the puck went in the back of the net, but I guess it didn't. So 0-0 we remain with 11:44 to go in this first period. I'll certainly remember that play as we get a whistle on that face-off. They'll have to do it over again. We'll be able to remember that one along with a couple other moments already in this first period. The teams have had great looks. Speaking of that, the Raiders here back to Donahue. He couldn't get it in. It's knocked away. The senior Taryn trying to drive in. He goes down. That was a clean play, though, and a good recovery by Donahue. Taryn was maybe trying to draw a penalty. Crookston trying to change off. The Raiders coming the other way. Crookston does get off and get the puck back, so they chip it back down into the Raider zone. Hard collision at center ice. The puck comes over to Hamry, and we're going to get a trip here on Jackson Reese, or did they get Caden Edwards? Caden Edwards going to head off for a trip with 11:14, so first power play of the night here for Greenway. Time of the penalty, 5:46, and it's Edwards for a trip. There's a hard collision at center ice. I wasn't sure they were going to get anything from that, but turns out they do say Edwards tripped him. This is the 12th penalty of the season on Edwards. Well, now see, there was some confusion. He's going to come back over to the box. He came back out, and Reese was wondering if it was on him. Coach Hardy was yelling something, but they get it squared out, and it is a 2-minute power play here for the Raiders, and immediately Dota able to knock it away. He's skating in with speed, and coming out of the net and losing it and scoring on the shorthand is Jack Dota. How about that? A shorthanded goal for Jack Dota, and it's a 1-0 Pirates lead. Gibo came out of the net to go play it, and it cost him. It went right through his legs, through the 5-hole. Dota skated around him and was able to fire it into the back of the net. Time of the goal is 5:55. Dota unassisted, and it is a shorthanded goal. How about that? So shorthanded, unassisted. We'll see if the Raiders, they still got a power play here. We'll see if they're able to respond and come back. A lot of speed trying to wrap around here with the puck is Cam Meyer. This one sent in and knocked by Lubinsky. They're looking to outlet it to Doda. He's going to come back the other way again. It's a one-on-one. Trudeau with him. Going to be a two-on-one. He's crashing the net. His pass got deflected, and now the Pirates got to get back defensively. Trudeau does fire it in. Never got in, though. It's down near center ice. We got a minute 16 left on the power play. A lot happening already here in this power play. Here's a shot from the slot. Save by Bailey, and he'll cover it up. Nicely done by the senior there, Jaron Bailey. So again, the time of the goal for Doda was 5:55. It's a shorthanded goal for Doda. It is his 19th goal of the year. For the Pirates, just their third shorthanded goal of the year. But now they got to kill off the penalty. Here's the face-off in the right corner of the screen. Pirates doing a good job on the kill. It's halfway over through this power play. Driving in this shot, knocked down in front, never got in. The clear not out yet. Now Melsha chips it out. Nicely done by Blake Melsha. So they're almost in the clear here. A few more good little spurts like that, and the Pirates are going to be in good shape. And again, the puck cannot enter the zone. Good defense here from Crookston. Now they get it in, driving. That shot blocked. It's loose. Chipped out again. 30 seconds on the power play. Nicely done here by the Pirates. Now back come the Raiders once again, carrying in a shot from the slot. Blocked again by Harbit. On that attempt there by Bo Carlson, and it's out of the zone, back the other way. On Greenway's side of the ice, they'll skate the other direction, trying to make something happen. Gangle enters in, spinning in the middle now with the puck, looking to drop it off, never getting it to his teammate with Matthew Hanna. Comes out to the point, dumped in here and kept alive by Donahue. Pirates are at full strength, but they got to get it out of their zone now. Larson has it. Had it knocked away from him, so he can't leave the zone with it. Nice kill from Crookston. So that'll help the numbers on the season totals. This shot blocked again. A lot of shots not getting in on net. That was Aiden Springer with a shot attempt. Now it's over on the far boards. Now out near center ice. Here comes Trudeau. Oh, he's going to weave by, get to the net, try to chip it in. Lost his stick in the process. As coming out and able to bear hug that one with a nice save was Jibo. They have a scoreboard update. Girls basketball, they lead 26-25 at half over Wadena Deer Creek. And we do have wrestling results, by the way, up on the website under that story. So if you want to check those out, we'll go over them during the first intermission. But go to KROXAM.com, click on sports, and you can find those there. Now, the Raiders had 6 guys on the ice. You can only play with 5 unless you want to pull the goalie. So they get that taken care of. And now there's the drop of the puck, and we're back underway. About halfway through this opening period, it's 1-0 Crookston on a shorthander from senior Jack Doda on senior night. It was unassisted, and it came 10 seconds into the Raiders' power play on a pass or a shot that he just blocked and took the other direction. Here's one that goes high in the net there, a powerful shot from Gangle. They work it to the center of the ice. A little swing pass here by Springer. Banged along the boards. Lubinsky lays a hit. He's got the puck. Crookston a little bit on their heels since that goal, though. They haven't really gotten their offense going again since they've gone back to even strength either. Lubinsky out of the zone, up to Street. Street lost the puck. It's dumped in. Both teams changing up, though. So Hamry, he's the only one that's going to be able to go back and play this puck. Right in front of us here, as you can see, he gets run into. Edwards carries it out of the zone. There's just a slew of Greenway players, though, so it gets sent in and wrapped around the other way. Demra is there. Puck is loose. Taryn picks it up. Chip up ahead. Nice pass. And now this is Edwards. A little backhander into the Raider zone. That's a good little stretch here of some hockey without too many whistles. Back behind the net. The puck loose. Here's Reese in the corner. Whips a pass around. Still loose. And now Edwards takes it. He'll drive in, backhand into the middle to Reese. And that one never got out any further than that. Now it comes out to center ice, eventually sent back in. 7 minutes to go, over 10 minutes into this hockey game now. This one behind the net, played up here for the Raiders. And number 22, that's Bo Carlson, as he tries to weave by Demra. Now the Pirate defensemen having a very solid night so far, keeping guys in front of them. But now they drive a shot that got blocked by Melsha. Nice recovery as Bailey was in position, but Melsha was able to get in front, block that one away. No icing here as it went through the Greenway player, pursued by Botchow, now in the middle of the ice. Tipped up ahead, back comes Husted, the junior. He'll fire a shot, knocked up into the netting off of the stick of Bailey. And we get a whistle, 6:21 to go. That'll, I believe, go as a shot. If it does, shots would be 7 apiece. Maybe it won't because it was wide of the net. But either way, Crookston with 7 shots in this period with the only goal, Greenway with 6. As this one comes out, knocked away, Nathan Kelly might have a chance. Moving in, Kelly on his backhand shot. A save made, and not quite there in time was Colburn for the rebound and putback. Still in the Raiders zone. Now a chance for them to come back the other direction. This is Husted driving in. Another shot that got blocked. Thor Harbit blocking a ton of shots, whether he's trying or not. It's just deflecting off of his shins, and he's doing a good job being in the right place. Dota tries to pass to himself to start a break the other way, and he got cut off now. He'll skate across center ice with the puck. Lots of speed. Enter the zone. He's on his forehand and tries to shoot one up high. It goes over the net the other way. Lubinsky crashing in to keep it in the zone. Dota going to pass one over, taken here by Hamry. He'll fire a shot. Save made there by Jibo. Goes over to the corner. Greenway, they were looking to potentially just send that one the other way. Could not. Now a pass up here. That got deflected. Turnover. Street puts one on net. A save made by Jibo. Now high off the boards. And this will be icing as it's going to go down the other direction. So Crookston will get another offensive zone faceoff. 5:10 to go here in this opening period. 3 shots on that shift alone for the Pirates, so probably up to this point. And again, you got over 5 minutes left to finish it off and complete it, but could easily say this is the most complete period of hockey we have seen from Crookston so far this year. Puck behind the net, it's loose. Now picked up here by Taryn, comes over to Reese. He'll send a pass around to Taryn. He gets hit into the boards. It's taken there now by Gangle. Hard collision on the end boards. We don't see any hands in the air for a delayed penalty or anything. Another hard hit over here. Getting chippy out there. Puck dropped off. Left, a shot, a save. The puck's loose and still loose in this line. Now sent in, and that one I think deflected off of the skate of Zach Taryn. The initial save was made by Bailey. They keep it out on the net. That's the bottom line. Now the puck just kept in at the last second here before it exited the zone by Carpenter. Another one in on net. And that one kicks out here to Edwards. The Pirates handling everything that the Raiders are throwing at them right now. And a scoop shot here from outside the blue line has to just be covered up and held by Jibo with 4:19 to go in this opening frame. So it'll be the line of Kelly, Colburn, and Bachow out there for the Pirates. Melsha, Demra as the defenseman. Shot here, blocked down. Melsha has it, dumps it in deep. Mentioned get pucks in on net. You also get it in deep. That helps you set up your offense, your forecheck, and Crookston's done a good job of both of those things here in this one. This pass comes all the way out across center ice. Demra goes back to play it in his own zone. Rifles one off the stick here, trying to get it to Colburn. It comes over instead to Donahue of the Raiders. Stopping on a dime here is Gangle. Out across the blue line at center ice. Kelly, I think he was just trying to send that one in. Colburn was leaving the zone. He takes a hard hit as he sends one in. It's gloved down and dropped there by Gangle. He'll fire one in on net. Saved by Bailey, and he'll make the decision to cover up. And the Raiders, I think we're going to get a change there, but Bailey, nonetheless, making the safe move there, saying, hey, I'll cover this one up. We'll reset here. So another offensive zone faceoff coming here for Greenway, though. And here is the drop of the puck. This one fired on net and knocked away by Bailey. The near boards. Contact there. Now here's Trudeau. He has it. Pass across to Dota. Across center ice. Moves in, stops. He's got a lot of speed. Again, he's their leading point guard. Has his 19th goal of the year, the only goal of the night earlier in this period. That one was a close shot, and boy, still down on the back end of this play after taking a hit is Trudeau. This comes out to Hamry. They're going to blow the whistle. Trudeau slow to get up. He'll skate off on his own power, it looks like, over the Pirates bench, so hopefully he's okay. He had a great look in close near the side of the net. Just could not get it by Gibo. And it looks like we get a face-off here just outside of the Pirates zone here in front of us on the left circle. So everybody gets set up. Under 3 minutes to go. Face-off one back here to the Raiders, and they'll send it in deep. Harbit, one of the 7 seniors being honored here tonight, chases after it. He takes a hard hit, gives the puck a pass out in front. It's there, a chance in the slot. He just couldn't get his wits about him. And that was Trombley, the senior, in close for Greenway. Now here comes Harbit up ahead here to Reese. He loses the puck. Out across the blue line, sent up ahead by the Raiders and sent in back behind Bailey. Once more to get it is Harbit. Out of the zone, shipped back in here by Gangle. An important 2-minute stretch. I mean, lots of shots on goal, just the one goal. If you're the Pirates, you want to get out of here with the lead with how well you have played. If you're the Raiders, you'd feel pretty good about yourselves if you exit this game tied at 1-1. And here's one tipped in front of the net, knocked around that one. It was slow moving in towards the net. It got deflected a couple times. This is going to be a delayed penalty here on the Raiders. So Bailey will skate off. Here's Harbit. It was a hard hit into the boards, and Kelly just trying to send it in on net. This will get touched up, and we'll get the call. With 1:50 to go, the Pirates are on their first power play of the evening. We'll see what we get here. As coming off is going to be Bo Carlson, and they're going to discuss if this is a potential 5-minute major, which would be a massive call, obviously. I don't think it will be, but I'd be surprised. And cross-checking for 2 is the call, so they're just going to say 2. Cross-checking. And the Pirates with their first power play of the evening, up 1-0. Hey, they had a shorthanded goal. Let's see if they can add a power play goal, perhaps. On the year, power plays have not been their friends. They're 10 for 61 with the man advantage this year. This shot goes high of the net there from Hamry. That's good for a 16% rate of success. Shot by Dota, right in on net, covered up right in the gut. Taken there by Gibo. So Bo Carlson off cross-checking, 147 on the power play, 136 in the period. So if they don't score, they'll have 11 seconds remaining on the power play when they come back for the second period. Lubinski held the zone for a moment, then it's knocked away from him back out to center ice. He'll stop there, leave a pass to Hamry. And the biggest problem, I think, with the power play this year for Crookston, they haven't been able to enter the zone, honestly. Once it gets knocked out, they have a tough time getting back in. Here is Lubinski. He'll dump it in. You know, a lot of times you like to carry it in. Pirates, they're not afraid to dump it in, and then it gets sent right back out. So Lubinski will go after it. So, again, that's an example there. They just have a tough time holding the zone sometimes. 1 minute in the period. Here's Trudeau. He'll leave it for Kelly. That's knocked out of the air. He still keeps the zone. Here might be a chance to set something up, and he will. He'll settle it down. Lubinski fires one from the point, looking for the tip from Trudeau in front. Could not get it. In the right corner. Oh, Dota, what a spin as he put him in the spin cycle. Drops it to Lubinski. Another try. That's a pad save. Rebound. Another shot. That goes high into the netting on the shot from Hamry. A couple good looks there for Crookston with the power play, but nothing doing there. So 35 seconds left in the period, 46 on the man advantage. Pirates will get another offensive zone faceoff, so a little bit of time to set something up here still. If you're Greenway, you obviously just want to win this faceoff, send it down as far as you can, and keep the Pirates from out of the zone. But the Pirates get it. It's back to Melcha. A shot here. A nice pad save by Gibo. Comes over for a rebound for Edwards. Edwards surveys. Goes behind the net off the boards to Colburn. Colburn back out here to Demra. He keeps it in the zone. Resets. 18 seconds in the period. Stops. Pass over to Melcha. He'll try and get one on net. That deflects up into the netting. As in front of Melcha was Cam Meyer, and he did a good job preventing anything from getting in on net. 12 seconds left, so the Pirates essentially going to have to win this face-off if they want any chance of adding to their lead here in this first period, or at least keep it in the zone, I should say. If the Raiders are able to ice it once more, it'll be okay. The top line out there, it's still in the zone. Knocked around, Dota gets it out in front. That shot never got in on net from Kelly. This will be backhanded, and now it's sent out of the zone as the period expires. So through one, it's the Pirates 1 and the Raiders 0. We'll have the second period on the way soon. We will take a break. When we come back, we'll go over the scoring. We'll go over the shots on goal, and we'll get you caught up on the draft scoreboard update as well. So that'll all be coming up here on the KROX Intermission Report here on the live stream. So we'll take a break. You're watching Crookston Pirate Boys Hockey. They lead it after 1 over Greenway on senior night through 17 minutes, and we will be back right after this here on the live stream.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean and Mike a call at 281-1178 today, or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. That's 281-1178. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Hello, this is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community Crookston. Over the years, we have seized the opportunity to make changes and improve the services that we offer. Healthcare has taken on a very distinct evolution, focusing on post-acute, short stay, and return to home. It is our privilege to continue to serve our community with continuum of care ranging from assisted living, memory care, post-acute, short stay, and extended care. We are so grateful for the support of Crookston and the surrounding communities. Please know how very proud Benedictine Living Community of Crookston is to serve our community.
From early morning to the last thing before bed, light powers your day. And every time you turn on a light, it's a chance to save. Choose LED bulbs. You'll use 75% less energy, and because they last so long, you may never have to change them again. Whether it's bright light for the bathroom or a soft, warm touch in the family room, LEDs do it all. See how Otter Tail Power Company can help you save at otpco.com/LED. LED lighting, the smart way to light your life.
Society, winning has come to mean everything. If winning comes at the expense of good sportsmanship, everyone loses. Nothing is gained in the long run. Good sportsmanship is the result of a disciplined effort to respect yourself, your opponents, and contest officials. Remember, good sports are winners no matter the score. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League. You're watching Crookston Pirate Activities on the KROX live stream. It's brought to you in part by Riverview Health, American Crystal Sugar Company, CHS Egg Services, Christian Brothers Ford, Bremer Bank, Grove Mechanical, Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic, Crookston Valley Co-op, Hugo's Family Marketplace, United Valley Bank, the Benedictine Living Community, Villa St. Vincent, Otter Tail Power Company, Crookston School District, Cess Vanderhoef, Andy Omen State Farm, the City of Crookston, and Tri-Valley Head Start, all bringing you Crookston Pirate Activities on the KROX live stream.
Well, we do welcome you back here to the Crookston Sports Center. Wyatt Morrell here along with Tom Lezon as we get ready for the second period here. Let's take a look at our intermission report. Shots on goal there from the first. Crookston leads at 1-0, and they outshot the Greenway Raiders 15-10. That means in net for the Raiders, Derek Gibo, he made 14 saves. Jaron Bailey made all 10 on the shots that he faced in that opening 17 minutes. The only goal came from Jack Dota, the Pirates captain here on senior night, his 19th of the year. It was the third shorthanded goal of the year for the Pirates as well, and it was an unassisted goal. The Raiders won a face-off, tried to get a shot in on net right away, and Dota deflected it, blocked it, headed the other direction and chipped it through the goaltender's legs and got it back on his forehand and had himself an open net, so he just buried it home. So that's the only goal here in the first, and that is a look at the summary and the intermission report. Really not a whole lot to get into there. The Pirates, they will have 10 seconds left on a power play to start the second period. Greenway, they were 0 for 1, I should say, on their power play in the first, and they gave up that shorthander like we said. Let's take a look at our draft scoreboard update brought to you by Draft Sports Bar and Grill in Crookston. We have a couple scores that have gone final here thus far, and let's see. Boys basketball, Warroad leads Crookston 39-34 at halftime. And let's see. In other news, girls basketball, they lead 26-25 at halftime. And the wrestling, I'm going to pull that up quick here and see how they did earlier today as well. Let's see, because we have the results on our website for that. And it looks like, because they were in Walker earlier today. Whoop, I clicked on the basketball story now, I guess, for some reason. Thought I had the wrestling story. So let's see. And again, we'll have all the scores up on our website, KROXAM.com. Just click on sports so you can find it there. But they beat Roseau, or that was last night. I don't know why I'm so far off here and can't find the right one for some reason. Here we are, finally. Apologize as we sort through this. Looks like, let's see, winning for the Pirates today, Evan Trudeau. He's playing for first place. He got a win after getting a bye at 113. Other Pirates that have had success, Ethan Bowman's going for first place. He won a couple of matches. And Hunter Knutson, he's going for third place. Ethan Bowl, he's going, I believe, for the championship as well, looks like. Riley Helgeson, he's got a couple wins today. Again, we have all the scores, the results on our website, KROXAM.com. Click on that, and you can find it there. So that's a look at the draft scoreboard update brought to you by Draft Sports Bar and Grill in Crookston. So there you go. We'll take another break. When we come back, we will give you a few other thoughts maybe, and we'll get the start of the second period on the way soon enough, too. That'll be coming up next. You're watching Crookston Pirate Boys hockey here on the KROX live stream.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at GoHugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field,
soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf, volleyball,
trap shooting,
hockey,
basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra, band,
choir, visual arts,
speech,
theater, Leo Club. And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is my education destination.
Welcome to Andy Oman State Farm. We're located on 423 North Broadway, next to Holiday in Crookston, Minnesota. Third generation agent with State Farm. We've got a team here with over 75 years of experience, 6 of us fully licensed, here to serve you. We know insurance is about a promise, and we're here from the beginning to throughout the whole process to deliver on that promise.
Nobody likes to wait on hold, and neither do we. Give our office a call where a cheerful voice is ready to help you right away. Call 218-281-3643.
The Crookston Eye Clinic is your hometown eye clinic. Whether you have cataracts, glaucoma, macular degeneration, or perfect vision, it is important to have your eyes evaluated to keep them healthy. The Crookston Eye Clinic is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., but on Thursdays they open at 9:15 a.m. They also have a second location in Boston to offer you even more appointment options. If you've been wanting to try contact lenses or looking for a new pair of glasses, the doctors at Crookston Eye Clinic are available to see you. Doctors Forget Smith and Jananetta are all accepting new patients. Call 218-281-2020 for the Crookston and Boston Eye Clinic, the best care in sight.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Well, and we're back here as we're a few minutes away from the start of the second period here between the Pirates and the Raiders here on KROX live stream on this Friday night. Crookston in front 1-0 on a shorthanded goal from Jack Doda as he was able to block a shot on the Raiders' power play, skate the other way, and find the back of the net and give the Pirates the 1-0 lead. It is senior night. The Pirates trying to get their third win of the year, and they're certainly off to a good start. We'll see if they can keep it going. We have updated scores from around the area on our website, the wrestling results so far on our website, KROXAM.com, so you can check that out there. We will take a look at the draft scoreboard update when we come back to the second intermission as well. Run through, I'm sure, some more final scores here tonight and get you caught up on everything else at that time as well. So that'll be what we have for you. And, yeah, I mean, that's really all I got to add right now. The teams will take the ice shortly, and we'll have the second period here, the period of the long change, coming your way in just a few minutes. So we'll take a 60-second break, and we will have the second period between the Pirates and the Raiders here on the KROX live stream coming up right after this.
All of us love sports, but not all sports are created equal. College sports have big budgets, dedicated alumni networks, and corporate sponsorships. Professional sports have even deeper pockets, millionaire owners, lucrative TV and radio deals, and merchandise sales. High school sports have you. Everyone agrees high school sports give us plenty of reasons to cheer. And now's a great time for us to give back. Supporting your hometown high school won't cost you much, but it will go a long way to ensuring the games we love the most are here to stay. Minnesota High School Sports. They're good for our kids, good for our community, and best of all, they're good for you.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
And we're back here from the Crookston Sports Center on this Friday night as the Pirates and the Raiders get ready for the second period. Crookston front 1-0. We got boys hockey for you here on the KROX live stream. So Crookston wearing their home whites, playing with the lead here on senior night. Will skate here in this second period right to left. The Raiders, they'll go left to right across your screen. And those road green with the white numbers and letters on the jerseys. So, yeah, it was a fun opening 17 minutes. Lots of shots. We had the one goal. Power play for each team. A lot of action. We'll see if that continues here in the second period as well. But these two teams seem pretty evenly matched. Should be a fun game all the way through. That's what I would guess. So, here we go. Trudeau out there with Doda and Street. Top line for the Pirates. They started seniors there in the first period. With it being senior night now, the traditional top line out there, and we're back underway here for period number 2. Here's Trudeau, fires one in on net. That's blocked away there. Gibo is in net. They're at full strength now, by the way. There was 10 seconds from a power play that carried over. They were able to kill that off, and now here's a pass over to Hamry. A hand pass going to be called here as he was trying to set up Doda. So that'll bring it out of the zone 21 seconds into the frame. So they'll actually come all the way down and get an offensive zone faceoff for the Raiders because the hand pass was called. So a faceoff here with Trudeau back along with Springer for the Raiders, and Springer wins it back in the slot. And whoa, both Trudeau and Springer go down. Wonder if it's a little wet down there, and that's why they dropped. We had an issue with that earlier this year at one point where there was a wet spot on the ice, or maybe that was a road game. I can't remember. Here's Doda looking for number 2. It's saved. And initially it looked like Gibo didn't know where the puck was. Now Trudeau sends one over to Demra. He'll hold it at the point, fire one just wide there. In the corner, dropped off. Here's Trudeau trying to chip one here to Doda. Doda circling to the middle. on his backhand to Melsha. Melsha will dump it in. Trudeau, well, I'm not sure if he was trying to hold it or chip it. Lost the puck, though. Street goes over to keep the play alive, though. Settles it down, fires one in. The save made. Another rebound given up, though. He's not able to corral those right now. It's maybe giving Crookston a couple of extra opportunities. Now skating back the other direction with the puck. This is Springer. He goes to the ice, and this will be a penalty on Crookston, and that was one maybe that was unnecessary. So that'll send the Raiders to the power play. This is going to be Jackson Reese heading off. 1:19 into a second period. So Reese heads off. And now we'll see with the second chance of the night what the Raiders do with the power play. Nice job clearing it down right away by Crookston, so that's a good start. Holding was the call, by the way, on that penalty on Reese. Pirates actually getting some offensive zone time here on this shorthand. Again, hey, I mean, they scored their goal on the shorthand, so I guess things could be worse. Maybe it's a good thing they're on the shorthand here. Maybe they can add a second. Back come the Raiders up ahead. Oh, hard hit behind the play there made by Edwards. Now skating in and losing the puck at the last second before getting the shot off with Springer. Puck is loose. Bailey will cover it up there on a shot there lofted in the air by Trombley. So we're 38 seconds into the power play here for Greenway. 15:02 to go in the second period. Face off from that right circle once again. One back. Raiders try to set something up in their zone. Now pass back out to the point. Here's a shot. That one tipped just wide out in front. It's a decent look there for the Raiders. Getting to the puck is Larson. He'll send one off the near boards. This is Trudeau. Skating back up. He takes a hard hit into the boards in front of the Raiders bench, but did his job. Got it out of the zone. Now here at center ice, the puck loose. Chipped away. Nice job by Trudeau. Could be a 2-on-2. He's got Dodo with him moving up the right side. He'll fire a shot, and a nice job redirecting that on the save by Gibo, so Dodo wasn't able to crash in and get the rebound. Now back with speed come the Raiders, moving in. Here's a shot. It's sent over, actually, rather on the pass, trailing the play. And kind of whiffing on the shot there was Carlson. Carlson and Trudeau race for it. This one whiffed as well, but it gets back to Carlson. Carlson looking to get one in on net, never got there. Now it's over into the corner. Carlson circles, drops one back up to the point. Bailey trying to follow the play. This one deflects up into the air and into the net. They score. Bailey lost the puck. It was deflected out in front. And the Raiders take advantage of the penalty. They score on the power play. And it's a 1-1 game. Boy, Bailey, I was trying to take a picture while that play was going on. I'll have to hear who tipped it exactly. But Bailey, he was in position, just lost the puck as it got caught up into the air. And that allowed for the goal. So we'll wait and hear who they gave the goal to, what the assists are, but we got a 1-1 game. Here's Lubinsky as he'll try to skate back the other way. Edwards with a backhand chips it in. Back behind the net. It was Trombley with the goal. This one deflected wide. And Sanderson the only one with the assist. So there's your scoring summary. We'll go over that again here at the next whistle. Here's Reese in his own zone. Tries to drop it to Lubinsky. And now this one in the corner. Puck is loose. Back behind his own net with it here. Springer. Wrap around. Holding. And now firing one. Save. The puck is loose. They try to jam it in. It's still loose. A hard hit in front of the net. The bench of the Raiders went crazy, saying there should have been an interference call or something. Now a lot of pushing and shoving here out near the neutral zone between Taryn and Donahue. Comes out here now back to Springer once again as he'll drive up the right side. He'll slam on the brakes. Didn't like what he saw. Drops a pass back. Donahue puts one on net. Almost deflected as they were trying to get something going there by Kammeier. Now a little extra pushing and shoving at the end of the play once again. 12:42 to go in the period. We got a 1-1 game. It was a power play goal scored there by the Raiders. And again, Time of the goal was 3:03 in the period, a power play, and it was scored here by number 11, Gino Trombley. So Trombley gets the power play goal, and there is about 17 seconds left on the power play, so the Pirates had almost killed it off. And the assist went to Ashton Sanderson. So 1-1 you have it. Now back come the Pirates out in front near the net there, making the goaltender for the Raiders, Jibo, work a little bit. Another body on the ice. 20 shots now for Crookston. A lot of scoring. That one off the post and deflects over into the corner. That was a good look there by Bachao. Now it's behind the net. Greenway will come back the other way with it. Try to leave their zone. Nice forward check by Kelly. Keeps it in. But now it's sent the other direction out to center ice. That might be the second time we've seen a post hit here tonight now. Again, both teams offensive-minded, it seems like here. This one, they're going to say that did deflect off a Pirate player on the bench, so that stops play. 12:02 to go. But yeah, like I was saying, offensive-minded, both teams. Just one goal apiece so far, but lots of shots, some close chances. They've made each other work a little bit here throughout this contest tonight. So now a face-off. Trudeau wins it back. It's going to be fired in here by Melsha. He got that one really clean. Comes all the way out of the zone on the other side. Demra saucers one back to Melsha. Melsha off the boards here at the blue line. Dumped back here. Played in. This is going to be icing. Yeah, it will. It gets all the way down. They were trying to hit Dota, and it went wide of him. And he wasn't able to track it down. So a miscue there by the Pirates. And that will set up the Raiders down in the Pirate zone. Now Bailey will have to be ready here. If the Raiders win a faceoff, they're going to send something in on net right away. And here is the puck back behind the net. Over to the slot. That shot in on net. Got deflected over. It's loose. Kicked around. Dota eventually gets it. He's got the goal tonight. He'll skate back the other way for Crookston across the red line. Jam one around the boards. Nice play out of the net. You don't see a lot of goaltenders do that, but Jibo did a good job. He recognized he could come out of the net, slow it down, get it to his teammate. Now the Pirates did a nice job on the forward check again, initially of stalling the progression. This one might be a chance to shot. A save made by Bailey. That got all the way in close. I didn't think it was going to, but Springer had a good look. Now Street back the other way. He's taken down from behind. And that gives the puck back to the Raiders. This is Gangle up ahead with it on that pass. Gets it back. Pass across here to Mitchell. Mitchell towards the net. Bailey on his knees. Covers it up. 10:51 to go. So pretty good flow here the last couple of minutes. Both teams getting some decent looks in on net. Both goaltenders have been really solid for the most part in this game as well. Bailey's been able to make some saves when he's needed to, and the same could be said about the starting goalkeeper for the Raiders as well. Jibo face-off one here in the zone of Crookston. Knocked around. Edwards over to Harbit. Off the boards. Oh, and that was a mistake. That was too far, too hot on that pass. He knows it. Kind of shaking his head a little bit. We'll come back the other direction with it. So face-off will be coming here in the zone of the Pirates once again. 10:38 here remaining in the second period. Left circle face-off, Edwards, and yeah, they're going to blow the whistle and get Reese in there instead. Edwards was a little bit too ready to go, I guess you could say. They do win it, though, get it out of the zone, so that lets them relax for a second. Then it's dumped right back in. Worked around to Hamry. Hamry touches one to Taryn. Oh, nice stop on the dime there by Taryn. Pass went through Hamry. He comes out of the zone with it to Edwards, skating in on his backhand up the right side, driving the net. Tried to leave one out in front, but the pad was in the way there by Jibo. Does not come out of the zone. Hamry lofts one back in deep. 10 minutes to go here in this middle frame. Sent out near center ice, back the other way. Hamry will get to it, touch it to Lubinsky right in front of us along the near boards. Pass intercepted and then sent in by Donahue. Back behind Bailey, Hamry races after the puck. Played off the board, settled down, out in front. Puck is loose, still loose. Bailey covers. Lubinsky dropped a Raider player as he was crashing the net, 9:40 to go. Again, that physicality, as it often seems to in hockey, especially when you get to this level, does tend to pick up a little bit as the game goes along. We've seen that here in the second, certainly. Two teams getting a little bit more physical. A couple Pirates run into each other there. That was Harbert and Kelly as they were trying to leave, and then the ref got in the way. Knocked that puck away. Larson skates behind his own net with the puck. Will try a long outlet pass there. That's intercepted. Now back in the Pirate zone once again. A little bit of contact over there. Taken. Here in the slot, left back. Here's a wrist shot. Up over the net there. And above Bailey even, who saw it at the last second, comes out of the zone. So Caden Carpenter, the junior, sends one in on net, lets his team change up. It's played here to Crookston, and they send it down. Bounces near the net, goes wide, no icing. It was sent in by Colburn. He made contact with it, comes out to Larson. He's trying to get off the ice. He'll back it in, and now will get off the ice. Pirates changing. Get back out there, long past the other side here to Mitchell. Crookston recovered, though, and was able to get back before anything got started. Hard hit into the Pirate zone once again. Here's Melsha. Ooh, nice move there up ahead. Nice pass just out of the reach of Dota from Street. He'll chase after it. Nice move nonetheless to avoid the hit. Get the puck all the way down here to this end of the ice. Dota picks his pocket out in front. That one chipped back on the shot attempt by Trudeau. Dota tried to curve back the other way with that one, went over the top of his stick. Here comes the offensive attack for Greenway. Man, skating by everybody. Moving in is Sanderson, and he sends one in front that goes over to the other corner. Melsha with it behind the net. Has the puck up to Dota across his own blue line. Jack Dota across center ice. He'll stop. By himself right now. Now he'll pull back out. He's got some teammates. Demra trying to get the deflection in front with Trudeau and Taryn driving the net. They could not. Trudeau gets it now in the corner. 7:30 to go in the second. 1-1 is your score. On our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update, out in front, trying to jam it near the side. They could not quite find a way to get it by Gibo. Here is Reese. He'll backhand one into the corner. Chase after it there to get it, though, for Greenway with Sanderson. Out near the blue line. That one almost deflected by Reese, but didn't get enough on it. Fake here by Carpenter as he was going to send it the other way. Carries it out. Deflects off a couple of bodies. He's got it and carries in 3-on-2. Backhands one across, and Demra did a nice job of smacking that one away from harm's way. Well, he took a stick up high then, too. The puck is loose in front and getting it out of the zone here. Nice job by Reese. Demra's okay. A stick kind of caught him up near the mask there as that play was going on. It wasn't intentional, anything like that, and it wasn't vicious, so that's why we didn't get a call or anything. Crookston, they see what's going on here. They dump it. Well, maybe they weren't going for the icing. I thought they were. They didn't get it far enough. They got to skate back out there with a fresh line, and now we get a deflection. We finally get a whistle. 6:35 to go here in the period. So, long stretch there for these two teams without a whistle or anything like that, which is good. It's nice to have a flow to the game. Every once in a while, it's nice to get one, though, to slow things down a little bit, reset. The ref's talking about something here before we drop the puck. Doesn't look like anything's going to change, though. From the right circle, one back, dropped back. Shot here, a little slow. Moving shot in near the net. Handled by Gibo. Up ahead, skating after the puck here is Carlson. Wraps around the other way. Kelly backhands it out of the zone. Back across their own blue line with the puck here is Donahue. Plays one up ahead, and they're moving back quickly. Cam Meyer gets it into the zone. Cam Meyer has it. Weaves his way to the middle. The puck is still loose. They score. Unbelievable. He weaved all the way through the Pirates' defense. There was about 4 defenders around him. He got it on his forehand and was able to beat Bailey 5-hole, and it's 2-1 Greenway. Time of the goal here on this one's going to be 10:54. And the Raiders take a 2-1 lead with 2 goals here in this period. And again, that was number 13, the left winger, Jace Kammeyer. We'll see who passed it up to him here and got credit for the assist momentarily. But the Pirates, meanwhile, Hamry shoots one pad save. They knock it out of harm's way. Lubinski keeps it in the zone. And now out of the zone, they're coming back the other way. Carlson had the assist. And offsides, here are the Raiders with 5:48 to go. So Cam Meyer with the time of the goal, 10:54. And the assist went to Bo Carlson. There's your scoring summary on that one. So the Pirates' first goal unassisted, and the last two here both by the Raiders in this period, just one assist. This one was an even strength goal. It's the first even strength goal of the night. Hamry now into the zone. He'll send one in and reset. And you see the lead disappear. You need a couple of strong shifts if you're Crookston. Doda laid out in the middle of the ice, but Trudeau gets the puck. A hard wrist shot, pad save made by Gibo. Shots on goal have really started to even out here. 2019 in favor of the Pirates, so it's been a lot of Raiders here in this second period. Nice little spin here, trying to start back the other way is Carpenter. He's had a couple of good shifts recently. Well, they just switched the shots on goal to 24-18 now, so they were behind, I guess, a little bit. Still, I think the point remains the same. The Raiders have done a good job this period of getting their offense going, creating opportunities. Speaking of doing just that, Doda trying to make something happen here, could not. Back the other way comes Carlson, just had an assist on the most recent goal. Hard hit on Edwards, knocks a player off of the bench for the Raiders who was sitting over there. He has a laugh about it. Comes back in behind Bailey. Demera gets to the puck. Loose out in front, Edwards. It's always dangerous sometimes if you carry it like that in your zone. Doesn't hurt him here. This is going to deflect into the Raiders zone. They'll chase after it, get a couple of fresh skaters on the ice as well. Played off the boards over here to Hanna, Matthew Hanna. Back the other way. This is going to come all the way down for icing. And the Pirates will get an offensive zone faceoff with 4:22 to go. So a little over 4 minutes still away, but when we do get to the second intermission, we'll take a look at our scoring summary. We'll go over the total saves as well from the second period. And then again, we'll give you the draft scoreboard update. If any of those Pirate scores go final, we'll pass those along to you as well. That'll all be coming up in the intermission report. Greenway had 4 guys on the ice, so they got caught with 6 out there once. They had to send one off. Now this time they only have 4 out there. It's a lot easier if you just play with 5 for both the officials and the teams. Here's Melsha near the blue line. He takes a hard hit, and again, that's an example of the game getting a little bit more physical, which, I mean, to Coach Sertich's credit, Sertich said that they were going to play the body, be physical. That's what they want to do, and they have done that for the most part here in this game. Saw it in the JV game as well. It's definitely a strength that they like to lean into. Pass up ahead could be a chance. Here's Kelly. Colburn's driving with him. Kelly holds, shoots, blocked, never got in on net. This will be backhanded, lifted out, and Ty Larson will go back to get it. Now, Crookston was doing a good job early on. Here's a pass. Doda trying to stretch and get to it. That's going to be icing as there was too much on it. It was a long pass. They haven't been able to hit up on those as of late. But as I was going to say there before they dumped that one in, they haven't been able to do what they did in the first period, which is get pucks in on net. They had 15 shots in the first 17 minutes, just 9 here, and not necessarily great shots in the second, and a lot of shots getting blocked. They haven't had as much pressure in on goal, it seems like. That's allowed Greenway to take a 2-1 lead with 1 power play goal and then an even strength goal just a few minutes ago. Colburn checked into the boards. Hard collision there. That's actually Ryan Street. My apologies. It's the 6, not the 9. And now here's Trudeau, the junior with speed. Up ahead. He, wow, lays out the Raiders player at the same time, and he's down on the ice. And a shot here going to be gloved and saved on the shot by Larson, and he's still down. They're going to have to take a look at him. Trudeau, you saw that hit coming the whole way. And Trudeau actually kind of laid it on him a little bit more. Well, he's getting up now. That was Donahue. Donahue and Trudeau, they've been battling a little bit throughout the night, and you can tell he's definitely shaken up a little bit as he skates off. So good news is he's going off on his own power. That's what you always want to see. They did get the trainer, Luke Biermeyer, out there for a little bit to see. He came across, but by the time he got there, Donahue was up on his own skates and able to get off. So we'll see if he gets back in here in the second, and we'll keep an eye on that. But good news is if he's able to skate off on his own power, hopefully nothing too serious. I'm sure he just took a hard hit And, it's one of those things they say you'll feel that tomorrow. He's feeling it right now, so hopefully he'll be okay. Pirates get an offensive zone face-off, though, because of this. And now face-off that was one gets turned over. Back comes Springer. He'll shoot one, knocked away by Bailey. Nice save. Got to try and keep this at the bare minimum, a one-goal game heading into the third if you're Crookston, which starts one good shift at a time here in the final couple of minutes. This will be dumped in. Never got in, though, because Lubinsky was there. Now here is Trudeau. Just laid that hard hit on Donahue. Now he takes a stick up high as well. Gets dumped in here to the Raiders zone. Under 2:30 to go. That one not quite touched up. That's going to be icing on Greenway, so the Pirates will get an offensive zone face-off with 2:21 to go. Can't say they haven't had their chances here in the second. Seems like they've had lots of opportunities to win a face-off on this end of the ice and put something together offensively. They have not really been able to do that at times, especially as of late. Seems like the last couple of minutes they've had some offensive zone face-offs and just have not, for whatever reason, been able to generate offense. The Raiders win the face-off again. They'll come out to center ice, skating back with the puck here. It never got into the zone. As getting tied up with that one was Mitchell. Edwards gets back to the middle. He gets tripped up by his own guy. That was a lot of dancing around. Taryn was trailing the play and unfortunately just couldn't hold up and ran into him. We dumped in a little bit of extra pushing and shoving on the far side of the ice. Under 2 minutes to go now. Back into the Pirate zone. The puck goes. Melsha behind Bailey to go get it. Off the far boards, it's loose. And unable to get it out of the zone. Putting one on net. Save made by Bailey there on the shot by Mitchell. Now Crookston gets it out of the zone. They almost had something going offensively as well as Bachow was looking for the puck. Demra takes a hard one as he goes to the ice. He's got to get back on his feet. Chance for Springer moving into the middle. Gets back to his forehand. Had it poked away on the stick. It's loose. It's still loose in front of the net. Oh, my goodness. That was close. Bailey was out of the crease. They're going to loft it down for an icing. There were three different Pirate players that got behind Bailey and almost like fell on the puck in a sense to keep that from going in the net. And they were jamming at it there near the side, but it never did cross over. So Crookston able to avoid disaster there, and it stays a one-goal game. 1:16 to go here in the second. 2-1 Greenway. They've scored both their goals here in this period after trailing 1-0. Jack Dodo, who chips that one away, had the one goal for Crookston back in the first on a shorthand opportunity. And it was an unassisted goal, senior night, so the seniors got that going for them. But Crookston in a little bit of trouble here in the second. 1 minute to go. Out here, shot by Carpenter, got deflected, never got in on net, chasing after the rebound, but unable to get there was Matthew Hanna. This one by Springer, kept in. Down into the corner to Lubinsky. Off the boards, this one wrapped around Bailey. Actually was kind of on the glass and boards, that section where they meet together. Carrying off of there. Hamry wanted to send that around two different Raider players to the other side. They could not. Crookston's got to be careful. They're on their heels now, 25 seconds left. They got to get this out of their zone. They're just going to hold the puck there on the side for now. 20 seconds to go. Trudeau trying to get in there to jam it loose, and now they do get the puck. Oh, and a trip going to be called or a hold on Trudeau with 15 seconds left. That is a costly one to take there if you are Crookston. This will be the third power play of the night for the Raiders. We'll see what the call was. It is tripping, so Trudeau goes off for tripping with 15 seconds left. And the good news is for Crookston, if you can just kill this 15 seconds, you can reassess going into the locker room. But an offensive zone face-off, it's one back. Going to be a chance for the Raiders. Carpenter holds, now fires one, deflected just wide. Might have been there on the pad of Bailey. In the corner, sent back out. 5 seconds. This one shot on net, got blocked down. Another shot blocked with 1 second, and that will end the period. So nice job by Crookston to block a couple of shots. And there will be a minute 45 on the power play for the Raiders when we come back for the third period. But the goalie saves here in the second. For Greenway, they had 10 saves in the second. And Crookston, they were able to get a total of 10 saves themselves. So both teams 10 saves there in the second. And 2-1, Greenway now in front after 2 periods of play. We'll take a break. and we will break it all down when we come back. Get you ready for the third period, a draft scoreboard update. All that and more will be coming up next. You are watching Crookston Pirate Boys hockey here on the KROX live stream. We'll be back with the intermission report right after this.
It's always growing season.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field,
soccer, swimming,
tennis, golf, volleyball,
trap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
And there is orchestra,
band,
choir, visual arts,
speech,
theater, Leo Club. And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
Welcome to Andy Oman State Farm. We're located on 423 North Broadway, next to Holiday in Crookston, Minnesota. Third generation agent with State Farm. We've got a team here with over 75 years of experience. 6 of us fully licensed, here to serve you. We know insurance is about a promise, and we're here from the beginning to throughout the whole process to deliver on that promise.
Nobody likes to wait on hold, and neither do we. Give our office a call where a cheerful voice is ready to help you right away. Call 218-281-3643.
The Crookston Eye Clinic is your hometown eye clinic. Whether you have cataracts, glaucoma, macular degeneration, or perfect vision, it is important to have your eyes evaluated to keep them healthy. The Crookston Eye Clinic is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., but on Thursdays they open at 9:15 a.m. They also have a second location in Foston to offer you even more appointment options. If you've been wanting to try contact lenses or looking for a new pair of glasses, the doctors at Crookston Eye Clinic are available to see you. Drs. Forget, Smith, and Jananetta are all accepting new patients. Call 218-281-2020 for the Crookston and Foston Eye Clinic, the best care in sight.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Well, we're back here for the intermission report here on KROX. 2-1 Greenway now in front of the Crookston Pirates here on senior night from the Crookston Sports Center. A couple of goals there in the second period. Let's go over the scoring summary there from the second. It was Gino Trombley at the 3:03 mark of the period on the power play goal. Got deflected out in front, just kind of lofted up slowly over Bailey and into the back of the net. That was a power play goal assisted by Ashton Sanderson. Also, at 10:54 of the period, Greenway was able to take the lead. Jace Kammeyer got a goal on an assist by Bo Carlson. Kammeyer just kind of worked his way into the middle of the ice, got over to his forehand on the left side, and fired a shot between the legs of Bailey into the back of the net. So that made it 2-1. No more scoring in the period. Carter Trudeau was just called for a trip right before the end of the period. So when we start the third period, there will be 1:45 on the power play for the Raiders, and they'll try to extend the lead to 3-1. Goalie saves, like we said before we took the break, 10 apiece for Gibo and Bailey, and a total of 24 now for Derek Gibo on 25 shots from Crookston, a total of 20 from Bailey on 22 shots from Greenway. So 25 from the Pirates, 22 from Greenway, and that's a look at the summary and scoring up to this point here tonight. Again, senior night, 7 seniors being honored for Crookston, and they're going to have to turn it on here in the third period if they want to try and get a win, their third of the season. So we got a lot to get to still. We'll take another break. The Zambonis out on the ice. They had chuck a puck. Now they're going to clear the ice off. We'll have the third period on the way. But first, we'll take a break. We'll have a draft scoreboard update when we come back. You are watching Crookston Pirate Boys hockey on this Friday night from the Crookston Sports Center here on the KROX live stream.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs offers child-centered, family-focused services in a community-based setting. The program provides health, nutrition, dental, mental health, family services, and parent engagement opportunities. Available for income-eligible children birth to 5 years old, as well as children with special needs, at-risk children, and families and pregnant women. Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs has centers in East Grand Forks, Grafton, Ada, and Crookston. For more information, visit tvoc.org.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abassi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
And we're back here from the Crookston Sports Center. Time now for Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update, brought to you by Draft Sports Bar and Grill in Crookston. And again, while they're wrapping up now, this is already past 9 o'clock because we got started late due to the JV game going into overtime. And then, of course, it was senior night, so they honored the seniors beforehand as well. So you can't really stop on out there tonight. But tomorrow, they will have prime rib. That'll be going on tomorrow night from 5 to 9. 10-ounce prime rib for $23, 14-ounce for $28. And then on Sunday, build your own mac and cheese as well. Those are a couple of the specials here this weekend. So check them out. They're open 6 days a week. Monday is the one exception. And daily and nightly specials each and every day that they are open. Right across here from the Crookston Sports Center on Fisher Avenue, it's Draft Sports Bar and Grill in Crookston. Let's see what scores have gone final so far. We'll start with the Pirate scores, though, because that's probably what you care about the most anyways. Crookston boys, they're into overtime, tied 62 apiece against War Road, so maybe flip on over to that. Catch the end of that one before the third period starts here. That's on the KROX live stream. So overtime between the Pirates and the Warriors. Also, the girls' team over in Wadena, boy, they had a good one, too. 50-48, they get the win, so heck of a couple games going on here in the other Pirate athletic events here tonight. And so that's what we have for the Pirate updates. And again, here it's 2-1. So if you want to turn over to the live stream, catch the end of the boys basketball game, you certainly can do that. They're in overtime. It was 62-62 at the end of regulation. Other scores, the UMC men's basketball team, they lost to the University of Mary 84-77. Boys basketball, one score's gone final. Goodrich-Grigla beat Kitson County Central 58-49. In girls basketball, Stephen Argyle, they beat War Road 63-40. And the Northern Freeze, they took care of Goodrich-Grigla 60-53. That's about it on the final scores. From Wadena in the JV game, Wadena Deer Creek got the win 47-37. The C Squad won for the Pirates 27-13. In the JV game for the boys against War Road, they got the win 57-53. And then JV here, it was a 3-3 overtime tie. Girls hockey, they're taking on East Grand Forks in Mayville. We'll have a full story up on that later on this evening once we take care of everything from here at the Sports Center. So that'll be on our website, KROXAM.com. They won the JV game. East Side did 5-2 over in Mayville, though, this evening. So we'll see if the Pirates have more success in the varsity game. Also, we have all the wrestling results so far that we have gathered from the Pirates in the Walker Hackensack Akeley Invitational. You can go to our website to find those as well. A couple Pirates going for first place and third place, though, having very solid days earlier this afternoon. So pretty good day for the Pirate Wrestlers. They'll be back in action tomorrow as well. Busy weekend for them. Dance will be going on tomorrow. Busy weekend in general. A lot of teams in action for the entire sports broadcast schedule. Go to KROXAM.com and click on sports, and you can find all of that information on there. Well, I think we'll take another break. When we come back, we will have the third period, and we'll see if the Pirates have a comeback in them here on this Friday night. It's 2-1 Greenway on 2 second-period goals. We'll see if they can hold on and get the win, or if Crookston has a senior night comeback in store for us here this evening. We'll take a break. Third period's next. You are watching Crookston Pirate Boys Hockey here on the KROX live stream.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
trap shooting,
hockey, basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir,
visual arts,
speech, theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot of going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
Welcome to Andy Oman State Farm. We're located on 423 North Broadway, next to Holiday in Crookston, Minnesota. Third generation agent with State Farm. We've got a team here with over 75 years of experience. 6 of us fully licensed, here to serve you. We know insurance is about a promise, and we're here from the beginning to throughout the whole process to deliver on that promise.
Nobody likes to wait on hold, and neither do we. Give our office a call where a cheerful voice is ready to help you right away. Call 218-281-3643.
The Crookston Eye Clinic is your hometown eye clinic. Whether you have cataracts, glaucoma, macular degeneration, or perfect vision, it is important to have your eyes evaluated to keep them healthy. The Crookston Eye Clinic is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., but on Thursdays they open at 9:15 a.m. They also have a second location in Foston to offer you even more appointment options. If you've been wanting to try contact lenses or looking for a new pair of glasses, the doctors at Crookston Eye Clinic are available to see you. Doctors Forget Smith and Jananetta are all accepting new patients. Call 218-281-2020 for the Crookston and Foston Eye Clinic, the best care in sight.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
And we're back here at the Crookston Sports Center, about a minute or so, maybe 2 away from the start of the third period between the Pirates and the Raiders on this Friday night. 2-1 Greenway in front. They scored a couple of second period goals to get the 2-1 lead. It was a power play from Gino Trombley, assisted by Ashton Sanderson at the 3:03 mark, and then at the 10:54 mark, they took the lead 2-1 on an even strength goal from Jace Kammeyer, assisted by Bo Carlson. So that's where we're at. Jack Doda had the Pirate goal back in the first. At the 5:55 mark, a shorthanded goal that was unassisted. Crookston, they are 0 for 1 on their power play opportunities here tonight. The Raiders are, well, 1 for 3 because they did get a power play goal there in the second, and they actually have this third one going on right now. So really 1 for 2, and this is their third try here tonight. And Crookston coming into the game, we talked about their power play, and I mean, Coach Hardy mentioned it in his pregame interview. He always does, how important that is. But they were 10 of 61 converting on power plays this year, which again is good for 16%. Not exactly ideal. You would love if your opponents are at that number, if that's your penalty kill. But on the flip side, they haven't really had a ton of success with the PK this year as well. I mean, teams had originally been converting around 50%. It's around 46% now on the year. Tonight, like we said, Greenway's 1 of 2. So it's one of those things where it's just been tough this year, trying to get that going for whatever reason it may be. They've had kids out, so they're not always playing together, I guess. Chemistry could be an issue. There's a lot of things that have kind of just hurt Crookston this year when it comes to their power play and penalty kill. But they need a kill here for the final 1:45 of this one to start the third period strong and keep this a one-goal game. So here we go. Right to left go the Raiders in their green jerseys with the 2-1 lead. They win the face-off, 1:44 on the power play. We're back underway in the third period. Crookston wearing the home whites, senior night, left to right across your screen. Into the zone, carrying in right off the bat here, but getting hit was Kammeyer. He gets it to Carpenter, shot gloved by Bailey. He saw that one all the way in and was able to make a nice save. 1:30 left on the power play, 16 seconds into the third period. Neither team going to make any change here, being that we got the whistle so quickly into the frame. Face off left circle. By the way, in overtime, Crookston gets the win over Warroad, 71-67. So congratulations to the Crookston boys basketball team. So they get a close win. Girls basketball gets a close win. Wrestlers have a good day. Let's see if the boys hockey team can do the same. Get a win. And they're not going to say that was offsides. This here's Kelly holding the zone, fired in by Hamry. A lot of size. The big freshman drops it in. They get a couple of fresh skaters on the ice. And again, girls hockey, they've had success against East Grand Forks. I'm going to assume they're going to win that one. So if the Pirates could win here in this matchup, get a clean sweep today across the varsity slate. Be a heck of a day. Nice another dump here as they're doing a good job on this PK. 48 seconds remain. Now a steal. Pius to Edwards. Ooh, he knocked that one in front, trying to deflect it in on net. It was not a high stick. The pass got deflected up into the area. Almost had the hand-eye coordination to knock that one out of midair and get that one in on net. Now a pass here a little bit behind the intended target. Settling it down is Carlson. Carlson does have an assist tonight. Pass up ahead between his own legs with the puck moving in is Trombley. He had one of the goals. He can't get a shot off here. 22 seconds left on the power play. Puck kept in, but now over to Colburn. Backhands one out all the way down. And with 15 seconds left, Crookston looking very good to kill this penalty off. Edwards pass intercepted, trying to get it out to the point. Now a 2-on-2 back the other way. Carlson on a touch pass. 3 seconds on the man advantage. He drives in, driving the net. He goes down into the boards. He just lost an edge. There was no contact. The puck's underneath him, so it goes all the way over into the corner. Now it's picked up by Crookston. That's a big kill by the Pirates as Trudeau joins his teammates out on the ice. Here's Street, the sophomore, driving in. His shot got deflected there by Carpenter before he could get it in on net. It's over into the corner. Puck loose. It comes to Street. He'll backhand one, driving in, shot off the post. It was a tough angle for Doda, just trying to make something happen. Never really had a good look at that one. Kept in by Harbert to the last second as the Raiders were trying to leave the zone. Here's Doda. He'll drop one off into the corner here to Trudeau. Back to Doda. They touch it back to him on the give and go. Backhand near the net. It's loose. Taryn near the side of the net. That one out in front. Shot now behind the net. Couple of good looks for Crookston. The net almost came dislodged as well. This is the most pressure that the Pirates have applied here in a long time. On the offensive zone, comes out. Larson will dump it in. They've got a lot of guys out there for long periods of time. Doda Trudeau specifically are going to come off the ice. Well, an exciting first 3 minutes here in the Final period. Still 2-1 Greenway. Now they're trying to take the 2-goal lead. This shot saved by Bailey. Got all the way through on a shot from the point by Hannah. It's in the corner. Pass up off the stick of Edwards. He's going to try and split the defense and drive in. He goes down. Could not get to the puck. This was a dangerous pass. Tarrant almost intercepted. It's on the stick now of Gangle. Gangle out near center ice. Gets by Reese. He'll drive in on his backhand. Stop there. Ice goes flying through the air as he sprays it up. Stopping on a dime. The puck's loose. Hamry, a little too strong. Couldn't get it to Reese. Kept in there nicely on the backside by Gangle. Across the other way. This shot. Save made by Bailey. Gloved that one on the shot by Sanderson. 13:29 to go. And a face-off coming in the Pirate zone. Well, a strong start to this final frame by both teams. Now, if you're the Pirates, you just got to, you do got to be efficient, don't get me wrong, and you got to have a sense of urgency to a certain extent, trailing by 1 with 13:29 to go, but you don't want to look at the time, you don't want to look at the score, you just got to have one good shift. If you're Crookston at a time, and you can set yourself up for success perhaps that way. Off the boards, back out to center ice. Trying to fire it in here, but unsuccessfully with Sanderson. Now they do get it into the Pirate zone, though. 2 players for each team battle for it on that side. Colburn went to the ice. Pops back up. This one going to get chipped all the way down. Slowly rolling. It will reach, and that's going to be an icing as we go under 13 minutes to go. So an icing on Crookston will send us back down for an offensive zone face-off for the Raiders. Well, again, we'll carry Greenway's game tomorrow. They'll be taking on Red Lake Falls. That will be on the radio. Can listen to that on KROX tomorrow. Pregame show 12:30. Drop the puck at 1. They get a couple of games in here this weekend. Making the trip out. Sticks are flying everywhere. 1 down on the play and then 1 loose here. And what did we get here as Demmer lost his stick? And we're going to get a power play for Crookston. This might be the opportunity that they needed. So off on the call is going to be Cam Meyer. Not sure if that's a misconduct call. I've never seen that signal. I got to say, Bo normally is here, and he knows all the hockey signals. But he had to do a basketball game tonight. So second power play for Crookston, and it comes with 12:49 remaining. And it is a 2-minute power play. Here's Doda. Behind the net. Here's Trudeau. Unsportsmanlike conduct's the call. Trudeau fires that one off the side of the net. They're doing a nice job holding the zone. Now here is Lubinsky. Drops one down here to Trudeau. Touches one to Kelly. Doda out in front as Trudeau was crashing in, and he just could not quite get that one home on his shot, and it deflects as they were trying to get the puck out of the zone, down the other way, out of play, and we'll get a face-off coming, I believe, back in the Raiders zone. 1:26 to go on the power play. Crookston 0 for 1 on the power play. They had a chance right at the end of the first period after the Raiders were called for a cross-check. They were unsuccessful. They're 10 for 62 on the year now with the man advantage. They need to make that 11 for 63, tie this game up. Demra, a shot, and that goes wide of the net. Was maybe looking for a redirect or a rebound. Here's Street in the slot. Weaves his way to the right. Nice little move. Now he comes back out to Melsha with it. Greenway staying back on their heels. Here's a shot that deflects wide. Never got in on net. Demra trying to make something happen. Larson has it now. He waits. Now he tries to split the defense and drive in. It comes loose, and that shot goes up over the top. And now out of the zone. Nice job by Greenway. They send it down the other direction. Behind the net, here comes Demra. Back up ahead. He's across the blue line. Here's Trudeau. Now it's taken here by Gangle. Gangle lofts that way up, almost hit the scoreboard. The rafters, goes all the way down. 35 seconds left on the power play. Not looking good for Crookston here. Have a little bit of extra time here to try and make something happen. Demra, long pass. That's out of the reach of Trudeau. It's going to go in on net, so this is just going to be covered up. We do get a whistle with 21, so I guess you get an offensive zone faceoff. It's not the worst thing in the world, but you'd like to make those long outlet passes. Crookston's been a little off at times when it comes to some of those. So we'll get another faceoff coming here in the right circle. Trudeau will go down and take it for Crookston, their top line out there right now. Face off. One back to the right corner. Kept in the zone. Now chipped up out of the neutral zone. Lubinsky has it in his own zone. We're under 11 minutes to go. Here comes Tegan Lubinsky, full head of steam, trying to make something happen. Last push on the power play. He's into the zone. And the Raiders are at full strength as they get possession of the puck. Off the boards, trying to loft it out. They do. This is going to go all the way down for icing. And so the Pirates will get a face-off in the Raiders' zone. 10:40 to go, but now they're 0 for 2 on the power play here this evening. So that continues to be a struggle for Crookston, as it has been for most of the season. But now we'll see if this line here with Edwards, Taryn, and Reese can make something happen. They wait to drop the puck. And now there it is. Oh, it's one back to the point. Larson puts one in, and it got blocked by Reese again. He's got hit by the puck like 4 times, it seems like, tonight when the Pirates have tried to make shots near the net. The battle won here by the Raiders. Nice pass moving in, trying to snipe one in, but unsuccessfully was Springer, and eventually slowly rolls into the glove of Bailey, who covers. And we'll get a face-off coming here in the Pirate zone now. Well, if you're Crookston, you try and create any opportunities you can. If that means you're a little bit more aggressive, give up chances this way, then so be it. And if you're Greenway, on the flip side, you don't want to give up any grade A opportunities. Oh, and now some pushing and shoving, and it looks like Taryn was going at it there with Sanderson, and they're going to send Taryn off. I think Sanderson's going to go as well. 2 minutes for, I think, roughing. So this is just offsetting with 10:16 to go, so it's 6:44 of the period. So we will have 5-on-5 still, just offsetting. No power play for anybody. And now back behind the net, out to the near boards here. As you can see on the screen, here is Lubinsky off the boards, out of the zone. Taken here by Gangle, and he'll dump one in near Bailey. Here is Hamry. Can't get it out of the zone. Under 10 minutes to go now in this one. Roughing again was the calls we just confirmed with the PA announcer. Back out to the neutral zone. And now moving with the puck is Kelly into the zone. It's 1-on-3. He's trying to make something happen. He loses the puck. Comes out to Hamry. Hamry over to Lubinsky. Fires a shot. That got blocked. He'll dump one into the corner, keep the offensive possession alive. Shots on goal are now 29-26 in favor of Crookston. Now trying to move back the other direction. The Raiders throw one off a Dota. They're offsides as it comes back into the zone, so they get back onsides. Greenway now on your center ice, just a collision with 3 different Pirates there to lay the hit on Mitchell. And they'll try the other side, unable to make anything happen. Street able to dump it in deep. They'll chase after the puck. A lot of dumping and chasing here lately for Crookston. Under 9 minutes to go, 2-1 Greenway lead here in the third. Trudeau tried to backhand one out in front, never got it in. He takes a hard hit there as he's going at it with Gangle. That physicality has continued throughout the course of the game. Remember, Trudeau knocked, I believe, Donahue back in the second. We got a delayed penalty coming up here on the Raiders, so Bailey's off, and Crookston's got an extra attacker, 6-on-5, to try and make something happen. Long pass to Dota, and that will not connect. So with 8:28 to go, it'll be a 2-minute power play for Crookston. Is heading off here is going to be Gino Trombley. And cross-check is the call. So this might be Crookston's best chance to tie this game with 8:28 to go. And Crookston 0 for 2 on the power play tonight. Their third try. Greenway is 1 for 3. So Crookston would love to even that up and go 1 for 3 themselves. Here is Edwards to take the face off, and it's played back and unable to clear. It comes right to Demra. His shot just wide of the net, bangs off the boards. Wraparound for Edwards. He didn't like what he saw. It was a good defensive play by Carpenter. He makes him go the other direction. Looking for a centering pass, leaves it behind here to Street. That didn't work, and the Raiders are able to clear it the other way. 20 seconds gone on this power play. Crookston looking for the equalizer here on senior night, trailing 2-1. Pass out to center ice, gets sent right back where it came from. Demra has it now, tries to lift one up, almost turned it over. As chasing after it there was Cam Meyer. Now into the zone is Edwards. He slams on his brake, stops there, takes a hit from Cam Meyer. Gets the puck, gets to the middle. He's on his backhand, leaves one for Lubinski, a shot. That one got blocked down by the defender of the Raiders before it even got in on Gibo. And once again, Greenway sends it all the way down. Coach Hardy calling out instructions for Crookston. 7:30 to go in the game. A minute remaining on this power play. Doda and company back onto the ice, though, for Crookston. He's got the puck now across center ice. He enters the zone, weaves to the backhand, goes to the forehand, tried to go 5-hole. It's turned away by Gibo, but what a look there for the Pirates captain, Jack Doda. Best look on the power play thus far here in this sequence. Kelly, cross center ice, 40 seconds left on the man advantage. He'll dive in, pass one behind to Lubinski, working his way back near the slot. Holding. Doda hits a cutting hammer. He lost it on his stick. They keep it in the zone. Doda gets it back before left. Shot from the point here by Lubinski. That one knocked down in front. That one a save. Wraparound try. And at the last second on Doda's wraparound, getting there was Gangle to turn him away from the slot. Doda shoots a pad save made as he was looking for the left corner. Couple of great looks for Jack Doda, but he can't quite get it through. 6:30 to go. The power play is officially expired. Now here's Doda again. Another try. Glove down, but unable to secure it. Were the Raiders the net, I believe, came dislodged, or what happened here? We got a whistle for something, and with 6:23 to go, it's a 2-1 Raiders lead still here in the third. Unbelievable. That was a great power play sequence for Crookston. They've had a couple of good power play chances here in this third period, and they're 0 for 3 now on the night, but you can't knock the opportunities. They've gotten pucks on net. Doda had multiple good looks there. Now can the Pirates' third line produce? This one going to be sent out. Back come the Raiders. You certainly can't give up another one if you're Crookston now at this stage of the game. Harbit back to play it here as Springer chases after him. This one played off the boards and tipped by Edwards to Lucas Miller, who sends one up ahead. He's back from injury. He's out there with Reese. And Edwards. Edwards dumps it to Reese. Reese is going to carry in. Edwards slow to get up behind the play. And now sent across. He's going to skate off. Limp off shot here. Deflects up off the boards behind the net. Played by Springer. 5:45 to go. Springer's long pass. Reese gets hit again. I feel like we say that every time he's on the ice. Now skating in with the puck is Sanderson. Trudeau gets it, but they're going to get him for a 2-minute minor, and it'll be a power play for the Raiders with 5:34 to go. That could be disaster, and they're actually going to get Demra, it looks like, here. He'll head off. I think it'll just be a minor, but they're going to talk and see if this could potentially be a major. It's the 5th penalty Crookston's taken. It's going to be the 4th power play of the night here for Greenway. So they'll talk about it. We didn't really, I didn't see it at least. It was down to my left, so it's kind of hard to see. That's the one spot on the ice is in those two corners, left and right of us on the near side. That's tough to see. And 2 minutes for elbowing is going to be the call. And the time of this one comes at 11:26. So Crookston, this is a must kill. And if you're Greenway, honestly, even now being able to work 2 more minutes off the clock, even if you're not able to score, you're taking 2 more minutes. We're going to get down to 3:30 to go. You'll still be in front 2-1. I mean, you're in good shape either way now because of this. Now this one comes out all the way down. Chasing after is Trudeau. Right in, lay a hard hit. Trying to follow the play. They got to get back, though. Greenway, see how aggressive they are. I'm sure they're going to want to just try and put a dagger in Crookston here. But you don't want to give up any shorthanded chances. Doda got a shorthanded goal earlier in the game. He's fighting for the puck out near the blue line here. Drops a Raiders player, comes down. Lubinski has it, wraps it around the boards. It'll leave the zone, go all the way down. Nice job by Lubinski. 5 minutes to go. 1:27 on this power play here for the Raiders. It's behind the net. Pass up across the blue line. Saucered back and moving in with it now. Up ahead is Springer. He'll dump it in. Melsha goes after it there. Gets to it. He'll send one off the boards, and this one's going to go all the way down again. Now, the PK's been solid for Crookston. They gave up the one power play goal in this game, but for the most part, it's looked really good tonight. They've, in general, looked really good as a team. They find themselves down 2-1 halfway through the power play. Here's a chance, a shot gloved by Bailey, searching for that top right corner. There was Trombley looking for goal number 2, and the save made there by the senior Jaron Bailey. While the clock's running, it's still running, it's still running. I'm not sure if they're having an issue stopping it. Yeah, so they see that it's running. They just aren't able to stop it right now, so they'll get it figured out. I think there's going to be like 50 seconds or so, I would assume, on this power play. We'll see. So 4:25 is what Tom thinks. We'll see what they put up there. It's going to be somewhere in that area. It depends on when the refs saw it moving. So they're going to go over, talk to the Greenway coach, then they'll talk to Coach Hardy of the Pirates. It's going to be somewhere in that neck of the woods. So they're working on getting that set up now. They're going to add 19 seconds, it looks like. So there'll be 53 seconds on this power play. So the scoreboard malfunctioning on us with 4 minutes to go. With the game in the balance here. At a 2-1 edge for Greenway. So let's see. Well, now they put 42 seconds. It's 42.6. It always happens. For some reason, that always happens. So there it is. So, 4:26. Solid. Solid. Not exact, but solid. Tom was all over it. So 4:26:53 on this power play. Here's the face-off. Won by the Raiders. Here's a shot from the blue line. Dota got in the way of that. It was almost like a free timeout for both teams as well as this deflects up into the netting. The players got a little bit of extra rest there because of that as well. So you see the top unit staying out for both teams. 42 seconds left on the power play. 4:14 in the game. Crookston now 33-28 shots in their favor throughout the night tonight. And, of course, we'll recap that, the scoring, a draft scoreboard update, all that will be in the post-game show. We'll go over all the numbers, talk with Coach Hardy and more here on the KROX live stream. This could be a good look for Carpenter. Sends one. It's a loose off the initial save. Still loose. Bailey's out of the net. Dota gets it. He'll skate back the other way. That was almost the game, basically, if they would have scored that. Dota's moving in 2-on-1 with a short-hand backhander. Save made by the Raiders. Hamry fires one, and that one's blocked down by Carpenter before it got in on net. Dota has it again. Fires one. Save made. Trudeau on the rebound. No. Dota trying to get the puck. Cannot. And the Raiders have it. Off the glass with the pass. Crookston's got to be careful here. And now one-on-one back the other way comes Cam Meyer moving in. Lubinsky back to try and make a play. He ties him up. Nice defensive play by Tegan Lubinsky. And the power play expires. So Crookston's back to full strength. Demra joins his teammates. 3:30 to go. 2-1 Greenway in front. There is a pile for the puck in the left corner right now. Just pinned up against the glass. You got 3 Pirates battling 2 Raiders for it, and coming away with it is freshman Tate Hamry. He comes behind the bench off to the Demra off the boards, comes out to Edwards now in front of his bench, and he gets run into, trying to keep the puck along that side, eventually lost it. This is going to be sent all the way down for an icing on Greenway, though, so Crookston will take that. 3:04 to go, and an offensive zone faceoff coming here for the Pirates. Now, when will we see the timeouts taken for both these teams? Crookston has their timeout left, and it looks like Coach Hardy's thinking about it. He's pacing back and forth. He's got that dry erase marker in his hand to maybe draw something up. Also keep an eye on Bailey here. We get another minute or two through, and we'll see him come off, I'm sure, for the extra attacker. Behind the net right now with the puck after an initial shot got deflected over on the save. And Reese chips it near the net, coming out and dropping on it there. Smart play by the junior, Derek Gibo. Extra pushing and shoving again over in that corner. This team's going at it a little bit as this game has gone on. You don't want to go off the ice with 2:46 to go. And that's exactly what's going to happen. They're going to send Edwards along with Donahue. Donahue, who has not played hardly at all in this third period. Again, he got hit hard by Trudeau in the second and went down. He's back out there, and that'll basically end both of their nights unless this goes to overtime. They'll be off until 46 seconds remaining in the game. No power play, still 5-on-5, offsetting Miners. Here we go. From the left circle, face off one back to Harbit. Harbit lines up a shot. Oh, on senior night, I was thinking he was going to be a hero. Got deflected. Back come the Raiders the other way, trying to spin, make something happen. Harbit drops it off, does not leave the zone, though. This is Gangle. Gangle fires one. That one goes wide over the glove of Bailey. Over to the other side. We're under 2:30 to go. This shot saved. Puck is loose. Looking for the wraparound. They jam it out in front. It goes through the crease. Out to Harbit, who skates across his own blue line. Harbit into the zone. Stops. Cuts back to the middle. Dumps one off there to Bachow. Goes in on net, and it's covered up there by Gibo with 2:12 to go. 2:12 to go, and Coach Hardy's looking at Bailey right now saying, stay there. We're not going to pull you yet. Again, be ready for that, though. Soon as they get an opportunity to do so, I'm sure we'll see him come off here in the next minute or so. Trudeau wins the faceoff back. Milsha fires a shot high in the net there, looking for the top corner. Comes over to Mitchell. Mitchell trying to leave the zone, and they do. Back out to Street in the neutral zone. Pass to Trudeau. They got to get into the zone and set something up here. Instead, dumped in. A nice job there by the Raiders. 1:55 to go. Demra has it in his own zone. Backhands one the other direction to Melsha. Got to be on the offensive attack here, moving the other way. Pass up to Doda. It's out of his reach, and it's going to be sent back in by the Raiders once again. Demra was there. Cross the ice to Street. Street over into the Raiders zone. Down for an icing. He didn't get across center ice, they say. And that's going to be a bad mistake there. We'll get an offensive zone faceoff for Greenway with 1:38 to go. And now Bailey has to stay in the net now until Crookston can at least get the other way. I would expect as soon as they get a puck in deep or get possession in the Raiders zone, they will pull Bailey here with 1:38 to go. And again, both teams do have a timeout remaining, so expect that to be used here at some point. Face off to the near side. Kept in the zone by Greenway. Here is Lubinsky behind his own net into the corner. Comes off here to Trudeau. Played here by Lubinsky. Out of his own zone. Get ready for Bailey to come out. Pass out of the reach of Trudeau. It's going to go all the way down. Now Bailey's going to come out, though. No icing, so here we go. Extra attacker on with 1:15 to go. Trudeau loses the puck. It's scrambled for around the corner. Here's Doda behind the net with 1:10 to go. He passes one out. Here's Lipinski. Back to Doda. Goes through him all the way down behind the net. Now the Raiders have the puck. They'll try and get it out of the zone. They cannot. Settled down by Trudeau. A minute to go. Attacking through the slot. The puck is loose. It's at the feet there of the skates of the Raiders. They get it. They'll send it off the boards out of harm's way back out to Lubinsky at center ice. 50 seconds to go. He'll play one to Street. Street puts a shot that deflects high in the net. Over to Doda with 43 seconds. Doda spins back into the middle. He tries to cut through. He got cut off with the puck. The Raiders have it. They're going to loft it all the way down. Is it on net? Just wide for an icing with 35 seconds to go. So an offensive zone faceoff coming for Crookston with 35 seconds. Trailing 2-1. And we do get our timeout for Crookston here, so they'll talk things over. You get one timeout. And Coach Josh Hardy going to use it now. Obviously, we'll keep it here. We're not going to go anywhere with 35 seconds to go. So Crookston, when they played Park Rapids earlier this week, it was a tie game until 3 minutes left. Park Rapids score, take a 2-1 lead. And then Jack Doda with, I think it was 15 seconds left, I want to say, tied the game on a goal to force overtime. And the Pirates ended up getting a tie in that contest. They could use something similar here in this one. And it looks like we just got a message from the Pirate girls coach, Emily Meyer. So that game has gone final, I believe. Let's see. Yep. It looks like a 3-4-1 win. If Crookston's the home team, somebody won 4-1. I'm trying to turn my phone here so I can see. Yeah, Crookston's the home team, so they win 4-1. So the Pirates get a 4-1 victory, it looks like. Or maybe not. It's kind of hard to tell, to be honest. Looks like they won. Let's see. Looks like a 6-4 win, maybe. I'll take a look at that later. 35 seconds to go here. Here's Trudeau. Face off. It is sent all the way down right away by the Raiders. Well, it kills 5 seconds, but another face off coming for Crookston back in Greenway zone with 31 seconds to go now. It's good to get it out of the zone there if you're the Raiders, but you want a little bit more touch on it. Maybe just loft it out so it doesn't go all the way down for icing. But you're not going to complain too much there if you're Coach Surdich in that situation. Face-off, well, there was movement there before the puck was dropped, so they got to blow that dead. Doda was trying to crash in there. They lost 0.5 seconds. Doesn't look like they'll add it back. Comes the face-off from the left circle, and they called it again, and they lost 0.2 more seconds. So they'll get set up again. Looks like Doda will take the face-off this time. It's one back to Trudeau. He gets the puck to Doda, 27 seconds. It's going to be sent down to the net just wide again for an icing with 24.5 seconds left here for Greenway to get the win. Last gasp here for the Pirates. They've got 7 guys on the ice right now. Going to send Street off. Nathan Kelly in. Here we go. Face off. One back, trying to drive the net there was Doda. He cannot. It's to Kelly, though. 20 seconds. Kelly drops it back to Melja. He'll shoot one, deflects wide of the net. They were looking for the tip with Doda and Trudeau. Wrapped around the boards to the near side. 12 seconds. Demera skates in and goes down. The puck is loose with 9 seconds. Doda battling for it. They get it out there. Trudeau with 5, driving the net out in front. It's loose, tipped around, and the horn sounds. I think that's going to be the game. They blew the whistle before the horn sounded, but they would only have about half a second left anyways. Gibo was able to get on top of the puck as the Pirates were trying to jam it home there at the end, and I think that's going to be the game. So Greenway is going to come on the road and get a 2-1 win with 2 second period goals and move to 8-11. Crookston's going to fall to 2-16 and 1 on the year, and they spoil the Pirates senior night here this evening from the Crookston Sports Center. So a tough one there for Crookston. So there you go. That's what you have. We will take a break. The postgame show will start next. 2-1, Greenway get the win. And like I said, we'll go over the scoring. We'll talk with Coach Hardy. We'll have a draft scoreboard update, all that and more. Will be coming up here in the postgame show. We'll get caught up on the girls hockey as well. So stand by for that. That's all going to be coming up when we start the postgame show next here on the KROX live stream.
Our school district.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean and Mike a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. That's 281-1178. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Hello, this is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community Crookston. Over the years, we have seized the opportunity to make changes and improve the services that we offer. Healthcare has taken on a very distinct evolution, focusing on post-acute, short stay, and return to home. It is our privilege to continue to serve our community with continuum of care ranging from assisted living, memory care, post-acute, short stay, and extended care. We are so grateful for the support of Crookston and the surrounding communities. Please know how very proud Benedictine Living Community of Crookston is to serve our community.
From early morning to the last thing before bed, light powers your day, And every time you turn on a light, it's a chance to save. Choose LED bulbs. You'll use 75% less energy, and because they last so long, you may never have to change them again. Whether it's bright light for the bathroom or a soft, warm touch in the family room, LEDs do it all. See how Otter Tail Power Company can help you save at otpco.com/LED. LED lighting, the smart way to light your life.
Society, winning has come to mean everything. If winning comes at the expense of good sportsmanship, everyone loses. Nothing is gained in the long run. Good sportsmanship is the result of a disciplined effort to respect yourself, your opponents, and contest officials. Remember, good sports are winners no matter the score. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League.
Well, and we do welcome you back here to the Crookston Sports Center as we start the post-game show here on the KROX live stream. 2-1, Greenway comes here on the road, spoils the Pirates senior night, and they get the win over Crookston. And here's how it happened. Let's take a look at our scoring summary. In the first, Crookston actually took the lead. Jack Doda was able to score on a shorthanded opportunity. An unassisted goal, his 19th of the year. That was at the 5:55 mark. That made it 1-0, and that's where the lead stood heading into the second period. Then in the middle frame, it was Greenway scoring 2 goals. They're only 2 of the night to take a 2-1 lead. First at the 3:03 mark of the period on a power play goal. Gino Trombley was able to score one on an assist from Ashton Sanderson, and that was one that just kind of lofted up over the top of Bailey and found the back of the net. Then they scored at the 10:54 mark. This was an even strength goal from Jace Kammeyer, and it was assisted by Bo Carlson. That gave them the 2-1 lead. We wouldn't have any more scoring the rest of the night. Crookston would get a couple of opportunities on the power play. They could not execute, though. They ended up 1 for 4 on the power play tonight, or 0 for 4 on the power play tonight. And as for Greenway, they were able to finish in total 1 for themselves. So Crookston 0 for 4 and 1 for 4 for the Greenway Raiders. So that's a look at your scoring summary. Jaron Bailey gets the loss for Crookston, made 28 saves in the game and 30 shot attempts for Greenway. And it was Derek Gibo. He got the win for Greenway. The junior made 36 saves on 37 shots faced, 12 in that final period, including that last sequence. Crookston did have a couple of good chances once they pulled Bailey, but they could not quite find the back of the net, and they walk away with the loss, and they are 2-16-1. They'll be back in action on Monday. Coming off the weekend, they'll take on Mayville Portland, and Greenway, they improved to 8-11 with the win. They'll take on Red Lake Falls tomorrow. That'll be a game we have here on KROX, not the live stream, but on KROX if you're interested in tuning into that tomorrow. So that's a look at the summary and the game here tonight. We'll talk to Pirates coach Josh Hardy coming up here in just a little bit. We'll get him up here in the press box, get his thoughts on this one. We'll have a draft scoreboard update, get you caught up on everything else going on, and much, much more. That's all still to come, and we'll come back and continue the post-game show here on the KROX live stream after this.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs offers child-centered, family-focused services in a community-based setting. The program provides health, nutrition, dental, mental health, family services, and parent engagement opportunities. Available for income-eligible children birth to 5 years old, as well as children with special needs, at-risk children, and families and pregnant women. Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs has centers in East Grand Forks, Grafton, Ada, and Crookston. For more information, visit tvoc.org.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
Grove Mechanical in Crookston wants to help you make the air in your home absolutely perfect with reliable, award-winning Lennox products. Ask them about available rebates from your local utilities. Stop in today at Grove Mechanical. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or you can visit them at grovemech.com. For great products, big savings, and perfect air, think Grove Mechanical in Crookston. They are your hometown heating and cooling professionals.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
All of us love sports, but not all sports are created equal. College sports have big budgets, dedicated alumni networks, and corporate sponsorships. Professional sports have even deeper pockets, millionaire owners, lucrative TV and radio deals, and merchandise sales. High school sports have you. Everyone agrees high school sports give us plenty of reasons to cheer. And now's a great time for us to give back. Supporting your hometown high school won't cost you much, but it will go a long way to ensuring the games we love the most are here to stay. Minnesota High School Sports. They're good for our kids, good for our community, and best of all, they're good for you.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
And we welcome you into the post-game show. Once again, we're joined by Pirates coach Josh Hardy. And, Coach, it started off pretty good for you tonight. You take the early lead. Jack gets that shorthander. I'm sure everybody was feeling pretty good at that point.
Yeah, I thought we had a good start tonight. I mean, really all game, I thought we played pretty well. We just struggled to find the back of the net. Credit to their goalie. I thought he played a pretty good game. We get 37 shots on net. You think you can be able to score more than one, but, shots on nets are one thing. Good scoring opportunities are another. I didn't think that we did a nice enough job getting to the net and sticking our nose in there and trying to get a rebound or being in the right position. We worked really hard, I thought, tonight. I don't know that we necessarily worked really hard in the right direction.
Sure. Their first power play, their only power play goal, their first goal of the night, though, kind of just it deflected and slowly just kind of launched itself into the net. It looked like everybody was a little confused.
Yeah, it went off Ty Larson's skate. Nobody saw it, and it just floated about 30 feet in the air and landed perfectly right behind Jared into the back of the net. Nobody saw it, so it was obviously frustrating, but you're going to get bad bounces like that at times. So I thought we fought back. I thought we played well again. I thought, again, we had tons of opportunities. I thought our second period was we just talked about it in the locker room. You got to find ways to create your own momentum, and it was quiet in here tonight. Everybody's on the road. And it was, we just couldn't really get anything going. Our energy level just wasn't quite up to snuff tonight.
Overall, we talked about this beforehand with the power play, the PK, things like that. How do you assess that tonight?
Yeah, I thought we had lots of good opportunities on our power play. I thought we had tons of chances. We moved the puck well. We handled it in their zone. I thought our PK looked good outside of a bad bounce off a guy's skate. But, we had good chances. Again, we get a late chance there out front. Jack goes to Carter out front, and we just couldn't find a way to find it in the back of the net. So it's frustrating, but I liked the way we looked tonight. I think we moved the puck a lot better than we did on Monday, and we had way more chances and opportunities. I thought Blake Melsha had some really good shots on net there on the power play, but you gotta find a way, and that's really what it comes down to. It's not a tic-tac-toe thing. We just gotta find ways to get to the puck at the back of the net, and I think we struggled a little bit tonight to trust our teammates, to trust our guys to make a play, and we just kind of try to do it ourselves, and sometimes that works, and but when you run into a hot goalie, sometimes that's hard to do.
That last sequence, I mean, you played the game, so obviously when you have 30 seconds, you're trying to just get something to the net. When it happens, do you just start basically whacking at the puck, and that's just
like and we talked about that at the end of the game too, is that Nate Kelly did a nice job there at the end. He put his body on the line. He landed on an elbow that he's got some chips in and was not feeling great, and but he stuck his nose in there, and that's a tough hockey player. A tough hockey player isn't a guy that takes a penalty late because he got a roughing, or he's talking smack to guys on the ice, or that's not being tough. That's that's a little immaturity at times, and we run into that, and we've seen that before, and they kind of wanted to goad us into that sort of game, and it's frustrating when that happens. But yeah, Nate Kelly, like at the end of the game there, he just stuck his nose in there. That's what we needed more of first, second, and third period, so we as a whole needed to do a little bit more of that, and I think if we would have done that, we'd have probably come out on top here. But a good game back and forth. I thought we really did. We looked good at times. We just didn't quite have that little extra oomph to find the back of the net.
Last question I have for you, and again, this was something we talked about. It's a big thing with tonight. It's senior night, so what is the final message to those 7 guys? I mean, you get more home games next week,
right.
But again, it was senior night, so it's a big deal.
Yeah,
and
it's tricky when we play it before the last game of the year, right? We always it's a little more emotional, I think, when it's the last home game of the year, but these guys have meant a huge part to this program. I'm so thankful that all of them have played hockey. It's been fun to watch their journey, and we talked before the game. How do you want to be remembered? How do you think you're going to be remembered? Whether it's hopefully when I know when I talk about these 7 guys going forward, it's going to be we're going to remember them for their hard work, their character, and their resiliency to battle through tough times. So really proud of this group. I'm excited to see them play the rest of the year and then watch what they do in their next step in life.
Absolutely. Appreciate the time. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.
So Coach Josh Hardy joining us here in the post-game show. Appreciate his time, and we'll have his comments up on our website at KROXAM.com. We're going to add some pictures on there here a little bit later on as well. And then, of course, the full story, recap, things like that. We'll have a girls hockey story coming your way as well. They got a win tonight as well. We'll tell you about that in a little bit with our draft scoreboard update, get you caught up on the other scores from tonight. It's already 10 o'clock, so we're not going to stay on too much longer. We'll take one more break, and then we will do our draft scoreboard update, quickly run through the scores, and then that'll be it here from the Crookston Sports Center. So that'll be coming up after this here on the KROX live stream.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at GoHugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball, baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis, golf, volleyball,
trap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling. So we have a lot of sports.
And there is orchestra,
band,
choir, visual arts,
speech,
theater, Leo Club. And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is my education destination.
Welcome to Andy Ullman State Farm. We're located on 423 North Broadway, next to Holiday in Crookston, Minnesota. Third generation agent with State Farm. We've got a team here with over 75 years of experience, 6 of us fully licensed, here to serve you. We know insurance is about a promise, and we're here from the beginning to throughout the whole process to deliver on that promise.
Nobody likes to wait on hold, and neither do we. Give our office a call where a cheerful voice is ready to help you right away. Call 218-281-3643.
The Crookston Eye Clinic is your hometown eye clinic. Whether you have cataracts, glaucoma, macular degeneration, or perfect vision, it is important to have your eyes evaluated to keep them healthy. The Crookston Eye Clinic is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., but on Thursdays they open at 9:15 a.m. They also have a second location in Foston to offer you even more appointment options. If you've been wanting to try contact lenses or looking for a new pair of glasses, the doctors at Crookston Eye Clinic are available to see you. Drs. Forget Smith and Jananetta are all accepting new patients. Call 218-281-2020 for the Crookston and Foston Eye Clinic, the best care in sight.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
And we're back here at the Crookston Sports Center. Time now for Draft Scoreboard Update as we wrap things up here on this Friday night. And we'll start with the Crookston results here throughout the day here and evening. And boys basketball, as you maybe saw on the video stream, they go to overtime. They beat War Road 71-67. They also won the JV game 57-53. Girls basketball, they were on the radio tonight. They beat Wadena Deer Creek 50-48. Here at the Sports Center, it was 2-1. Greenway gets the win over Crookston. And the JV teams, they skated to a 3-3 tie. Girls hockey, East Grand Forks won in the JV game 5-2, but the Pirates get the win in the varsity game 6-4 over in Mayville. We have the results from the Pirate Wrestling on our website. Go to KROXAM.com, click on sports. You can see how all those individuals did here today. UMC basketball, University of Mary beat the Golden Eagles men's team 84-77. In other boys basketball tonight, we had Winnie-Mac beating Norman County East Hewlett Hitterdall 66-65. Roseville beats Badger Greenbush Mill River 75-70. Goodridge Grigla, they beat Kitson County Central 58-49. It was Cass Lake Bena over Clearbrook Gonvick 87-46. Perham beats Frazee 63-32. Dilworth Glen and Felton, they beat Barnesville 68-57. Hawley over Breckenridge 75-57. And then in girls basketball, Fertile Beltrami, they go on the road. They beat Park Christian 69-62. Stephen Argyle beats War Road 63-40. East Grand Forks over Breckenridge 67-58. Thief River Falls, they beat Park Rapids by a score of 58-43. The Northern Freeze, they take care of Goodridge Grigla 60-53. Pequot Lakes, they beat Perham 63-52. Barnesville over Osakis 56-39. And lastly, Detroit Lakes, they beat Fergus Falls 54-35. We'll have all the final scores on our website, KROXAM.com, later on this evening. For the score, stats, pictures, coaches, comments, and more, go to KROXAM.com and click on sports. But again, the final score here from the Crookston Sports Center, it's the Greenway Raiders. They get the win 2-1 and spoil the Pirates senior night here on this Friday night. We'll have some pictures up on our website from the game. Like I said, coaches, comments, and more, and that'll all be up soon. So be looking to KROXAM.com for that. But thanks to everybody that tuned in, and a special thanks to the sponsors as well. Can't do it without them. We say it all the time. Patronize their business because they deserve it. Lots of great stuff, and they certainly help to make everything we do here possible. So we certainly appreciate them. I know the kids do as well, and makes this fun, and it's fun to do it. So certainly appreciate them. That'll do it for Tom Lezon. Special thanks to him for running camera tonight, and everybody doing all the games here for us this evening. It was a busy night for us, but yeah, everybody stepped up, so that's great to see. But this is Wyatt Morrell signing off. Have a great night, everybody, and enjoy your weekend. This has been Crookston Pirate Boys Hockey here.